Nebraska Public Media Sports, Nebraska's home for championship sports, is live at Memorial Stadium in Lincoln. The 2020 NSAA football championship. We conclude our day's coverage in Class B as the Skutt Catholic Skyhawks at 11-1 take on the defense champion Bennington Badgers, also at 11-1. And hello, I'm Larry Putney. I'm with former Nebraska running back Damon Bennington to have you with us as we get set for Class B. This a rematch of last year's championship. Of course, Bennington has won 3 straight state titles and won it last year 21-0 over. So maybe a little motivation here for Skutt.
Absolutely. I mean, there's last year, that's what taking Crockett's the state final. But then a couple weeks ago, they met in the regular season. And it was a wild game. Special teams galore. We had scoop scores, we had blocks, we had returns, punt returns. We'll see if special teams tightens up. It should be a highly competitive game tonight.
Well, speaking of special teams, there's nobody more special for Skutt than Joe Kaliga.
Yeah, he's incredible. He's explosive. He's there. He's one of the guys left playing that can have game all 3 phases: special teams, offense, and defense. He's fast. He can high point ball. He's good in space, and you probably shouldn't get to him either, as they figured out the first time in between these 2 teams.
And the guy leads the way for Bennington, Houston Hill. 1,000-yard passer.
Yeah, I do think quietly he's got to kind of manage the game, take care of the football. He's had some ups and downs, but as this offense has got going, he's been the catalyst. If Bennington's offense is good and Houston Hill is good, this defense is lights out. That's a pretty complete team.
Should be good one. Trolling sides tonight is Sean Callahan. Let's go down to Sean.
Hey guys, I think one of the most interesting storylines of this Omaha Skutt team is how we've seen them remake their offense year over year. Anyone that's followed Matt Turman over his career knows they have been a ground and pound option style team for as long as Turman has been involved with the Skyhawk program. Well, this year they have flipped their offense into more of a spread attack, as you guys talk about Kaliga. Their quarterback, Dylan Van Dyke, a 3,000-yard passer. I went over to Seth Turman, the offensive coordinator, with his brother Matt Turman. I said, I thought these stats were a misprint knowing your program. And he goes, yeah, it took a lot of convincing to get my brother Matt on board, but now he's all in on what we're doing, and we've had a lot of success, and we had to build our offense around the talent that we had within the program.
Thank you, Sean. Good crowd on hand for a Tuesday evening state championship in Class B. Belt is on the line tonight between Bennington and Skutt. Here's what has happened thus far yesterday through 5 state championships. We've crowned Central Valley Sandy Creek with their first ever state championships. Millhouse takes the state title last night. Newport Catholic went earlier today. Jeff Beller with his 12th state championship, 13th overall for the Knights, and Wahoo, the Warriors. Big over Central City this afternoon. Our final championship will be crowned. It'll be either Skutt or the Badgers of Bennington, looking for their 4th consecutive. Not too much difference between Bennington and Skutt. They're both down here in Lincoln for this state championship, both located right in the Omaha metro area. How did they get here? Here is who they beat and how they got here. Cook was a victim of Bennington, and then Elkhorn North, 16-7 in a tight game. Elkhorn North is the only team, by the way, to beat Skutt, and Skutt with a win over Waverly and Seward in the semifinals to get here to these state championships.
Just the district alone with Bennington and Skutt, it was such a gauntlet. Elkhorn North, Elkhorn, Blair, just tough competitive schedule. It's a lot how B is now that it's so condensed. This was just recent enough, and they're familiar with each other enough where I think there is some value that they just saw one another about a month ago.
Yeah, just 5 games ago for both of these teams, right before they hit the postseason. So Skutt has beat Bennington this year. Bennington has beaten Elkhorn North. Elkhorn North beat Skutt. It's just a circular.
Yeah, it is. It's tough. And I tell you, Bennington's offense has gotten better for the most part throughout the season. And their X factor later in the season, Skylar Lauritsen has carried the football. He's kind of what I would call their big back. He's been their hammer down the stretch. He had 25 carries a couple of weeks ago. And as good as he is defensively, he's added some attitude on offense to their ground and pound game. It's a nice little combination of thunder and lightning in the backfield.
Kid is a winner. There's no doubt about that. Let's go to the introductions of these 2 teams.
Ladies and gentlemen, Welcome to Memorial Stadium in the 2024 Nebraska School Activities Association Football Championship Finals. Tonight's Class B championship game between the Omaha Skutt Catholic Skyhawks and the Bennington Badgers. The NSAA is proud to recognize Farmers Mutual Nebraska and all NSAA corporate partners for the outstanding support of NSAA activities, especially Nebraska Orthopedic Center, the NSAA's orthopedic and sports medicine partner for Lincoln Area Championships. Ready to join the University of Nebraska's starting lineup? Email admissions at nebraska.edu today and find out how the University of Nebraska can help you be your best. And now, for the team introductions of the players and the coaches. We begin with the Skyhawks of Omaha Skutt Catholic High School. Number 0, Cole Urbanic. Number 1, Teddy Legal. Number 2, Joe Koliga. Number 3, Nate Christensen. Number 4, Gage Gunther. Number 5, Luke Van Dyke. Number 7, Leo Bailey. Number 8, George Hasenstab. Number 9, Wyatt Liebentritt. Number 12, Dylan Van Dyke. Number 13, Luke Lenz. Number 22, Brendan Ruth. Number 45, Jack Stolinsky. Number 48, Matt Haney. Number 54, Braxton Miller. Number 55, Grant Grease. Number 62, Gavin Cass. Number 72, Noah Klein. Let's go. Number 73, Jack Robinette. Number 74, Jackson Litchie. Number 75, Ty Miller. Number 78, Aiden Underwood. The head coach for Omaha Skutt, Matt Turman. And now the rest of the Omaha Skutt Catholic High School players and coaches.
Here come the Skyhawks of Skutt Catholic. They have been in this state championship final 8 of the last 12 years. That is remarkable. 11-1 is the record. Offensively, Koliga leads the way. 418 total yards, 40 points per game, and allow just 16. And there is Dylan Van Dyke leading the way through the air. 3,000 yards going upstairs. Let's go back to Rich Broderson.
And now, please welcome the Badgers of Bennington High School. We begin with number 1, Jace Fitzgerald. Number 2, Kyler Lordson. Number 3, Cooper Johnson. Number 4, Elliot Anderson. Number 5, Morgan Schumann. Number 8, Lane Beaufort. Number 11, Houston Hill. Number 15, Nicholas Deo. Number 17, Aiden Smith. Number 20, Will Goots. Number 27, Tyson Fleshman. Number 33, Gavin Olson. Number 46, Cole Miller. Number 54, Charlie Swoboda. Number 55, Owen Tell. Number 57, Jack Jensen. Number 58, Kellen Menark. Number 67, Ethan Allgood. Number 73, Jacob Strader. Number 78, Jack Pullman. Number 87, Hudson Newforth. Number 91, Hudson Foreman. The head coach for Bennington, Cam Lenhart. And now the rest of the Bennington High School players and coaches.
Here come the Badgers looking for another state championship. 11-1 is the record, and the only loss coming to Skutt. There are their yards and points per game. Stout defensively as well, allowing just 10 per game. And Will Goots, 11 touchdowns rushing, 1,200 yards.
Yeah, he's the lightning component that I talked about earlier with the Thunder and Lightning. With Kyler carrying the ball a little bit late here in the playoffs en route to a state finals appearance, Goots has been the guy.
Let's go back to Rich Broderson.
On behalf of the Nebraska School Activities Association and its member schools, welcome to the 2024 NSAA State Football Championship Finals. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats to honor America. As the Columbus High School Octet featuring Fatima Munoz, Emily Niles, Shayla Montez Gonzalez, Caitlin Campbell, Aiden Ballantyne, Eric Sanchez Chavez, Nathaniel Navarrete, and Duncan Rosno, under the direction of vocal music director Jacob Ritter, as they sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does the star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
National anthem complete. Players are ready. Helmets on. Hair has been dyed. We're ready for championship football.
When a family member receives a cancer diagnosis, it impacts everyone around them. It's at these moments that support from familiar faces makes all the difference. Our physicians and care team are with you every step of the way, from initial diagnosis, treatment, and beyond, as you enjoy life after cancer. Providing comprehensive oncology services right here in Holdridge, Phelps Memorial Health Center offers oncology and infusion services 5 days a week to help meet the care needs of the community it serves. Learn more at phelpsmemorial.com.
We come from different places.
To push past anyone standing in our way who say,
"You're not good enough."
You can't afford this. We stare down the challenges
and we tell them yes.
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 Yes, I can.
We come together with Maverick spirit,
with hope,
With determination.
with passion.
We build up our community. Somos familia.
Because our community is part of us.
And we are a part of something bigger than ourselves.
We share one goal: to change the course of our lives
Forever.
Constellation is a natural gas commodity supplier in the Choice Gas program, helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $400,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
Imagine a future fueled by soy-based possibilities. A future where creativity and productivity live together under one roof. A future that takes you from point A to point B to point Z, all while ensuring brighter tomorrows for our next generation. A soy-based future? It's already here.
Memorial Stadium here in Lincoln, site of these 2024 State High School Football Championships. We're getting set in Class B. Terrific evening, 38 degrees, clear skies, and ever so slight breeze out of the south. Nothing wrong with feels like 35 for a state football championship between Bennington and Skutt. Here are the guys running the show. The white hat is Andrew Fitzke, and we are ready for state championship football here at Memorial Stadium. Our final of 6 state championships over the last 2 days. The toss was won by Skutt Catholic. They deferred to the second half, so Bennington will get the ball and Skutt will kick it deep. Joe Kaliga in to kick it away for the Skyhawks. One man back deep for the Badgers, and that is Mitch Anderson.
Come back to his natural hair color since a year ago as Coach Turman.
Yeah, he said he wasn't going to do it this year. The players begged him to do it, and he said, nope, that was a one-time deal. Did it last year. Here's Mitch Anderson, takes it to the 3, out past the 10 to the 15. Good return by Anderson out to the 23. We'll get our first look here at this Badger offense. Badgers quarterbacked by Houston Hill. Hill with 1,500 yards through the air, 306 on the ground. Will Goots provides speed out of the backfield. He has 1,200 yards in the season, and as you said, Damon, as of late, we've seen a lot more of Kyler Lauritsen, the 3-time state wrestling champ, at the running back as well. First give will be to Goots, and Goots gets piled up in the middle, not going anywhere, and a thank you very much shove from Jack Robinette.
Yeah, really good defensive lines we'll see today, and Bennington tonight, excuse me. And Bennington gets a lot of the headlines defensively, and rightfully so, only giving up 10 per.
Yeah.
But you'll like this tandem at linebacker for Skutt with Van Dyke and Gunther.
Fakes the give, then pulls it down. Tries to come near side, not going anywhere. George Hassenstab stayed at home from that outside linebacker spot. Made him turn it up and waited for his friends to get there. There are your impact players, Goots and Johnson for the Badgers, and Luke Van Dyke, 126 tackles, 3rd down and 8. Toss to the outside, has a man there, slid down. Did he get to the line to gain? He did not, about a yard short as Cooper Johnson slid backwards. And it's going to be 4th down.
That's a good ball to start the game from Hill. If he gets in a rhythm early, I think it changes the way that Bennington can play offense.
The punter is Kyler Lauritsen, who's obviously a dual threat. And Lauritsen up back right now. Will he drop back? No, they'll go for it. Here's Lauritsen. He dives forward, very close to the line to gain. It depends on the spot, and based on where they're running in, it looks like he's got it.
Yeah, that's third effort from Lauritsen, and that's what you get, right? Built low to the ground. They love him in that power set. And how about the call early?
Yeah, let's go for
from Coach Leonard, letting you know he's here to win.
That's all he's done.
Yeah, well, I mean, he doesn't know any different, really.
Right. I mean, his first year, he went 9-2. He's 50-1 since then. I mean, it's a remarkable record as you see the carry by Will Goots out around the left side. How about that, though? 9-2 your first year, and then 50-1 over the next.
Yeah, and everything about him oozes control, from phone calls to when you see him at clinics. He just seems like he's very measured. He's got a sense of purpose. He's all business, just like this football team.
8-yard gain by Goots brings up 2nd and 2. This will be a keep by Houston Hill. Lowers the shoulder out near midfield, and another 1st down. 2nd first down in a row for the Badgers.
Now that's the little wrinkle he gives you to keep you honest in the interior. And they're going a little tempo here, which we've seen as of late.
From the shotgun, give to Goots. Another nice gain on 1st down. They're staying ahead of the down and distance here on this drive.
Yeah, weak side run game early, kind of taking a page out of what happened the first time these two teams met. Doing their running game a little by formation now. And that's about his expression right there.
That's what you're going to get, huh? Hill will keep it again. Leans forward, very near. It's going to be almost to the 1st down, not quite. Maybe about a half-yard short. Bring up 3rd down and short here for Bennington.
Yeah, they're going to go to this QB run game and read. Skutt's defensive line has got to understand if they don't feel pressure, they've got to get flat, get down the line of scrimmage, not vertical.
3rd down and a half-yard to go. Tripped up in the backfield, kept his feet. Lauritsen. Nice carry. Kyler Lauritsen looked like he was going to be tripped up by himself in the backfield, but kept his balance.
Yeah, take a look at the replay here. Just nifty and shifty. How about his balance? Guy doesn't give up a ton of takedowns. A lot of it is his footwork.
Hard to take down in multiple venues. Lauritsen again, down to the 30, and another nice gain on 1st down. Skutt giving up yardage here early. Down on the field we go to Sean Callahan.
Guys, Kyle Lauritsen, we've seen him a lot. He's never played running back in these state championship games before, but this year they made a move, and you're seeing why. He is a winner. Every time he gets the ball in anything, wrestling, whatever sport he's involved in, he finds ways to win. And they're going to go to him a lot, I've been told, down here in this state championship game, because when it's on the line, there's nobody better right now than him.
Yeah, winners win, and that's what he does. And he had 25 carries a couple weeks ago. I'm watching on Huddle, and it's kind of a new little wrinkle, and it's kept him fresh, too.
Goots again, tripped up in the backfield. Didn't pick up a number on the tackle, but tripped up. We'll take another look.
I tell you, they've done a good job early on Jack Robinette. He's a really good player. We'll see if 73 can start to get free here, but doing a really good job on the offensive line right now for Bennington.
Hassan on that last tackle. Oh, in and out of the hands of Elliot Anderson.
Yeah, you won't see that often. Pretty sure-handed, good route runner, nice hole throw. Well, Hill's in rhythm early.
Wow, yeah. Got it out of his hands quickly, quick 3-step drop. 3rd down and long. Looked over the middle, has a man there, grabbed at the 15, leans forward, and he's going to be 2 yards shy of the first down on the reception.
That's Newverth. He's my X factor. Doesn't get a lot of the headlines. A really good player, and Hill is in a rhythm early. How about that throw?
Great throw over Gage Gunther, the linebacker. And Newverth. And here we go. They're going to go for it. Lordson bottled up, nothing doing, and Skutt, after a long drive from the Badgers, holds strong, and they turn it over on downs.
It's kind of their version of the tush push. They line up and let you know what's coming. This time Bennington was ready for it. Didn't get the push. It's just too many in the box.
Kohler Bonnick off of the edge there with the first hit. And Hassan Staub right behind him.
Yeah, Hassan Staub's off to a good start, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
Media timeout.
We'll come back and see what the Skyhawks do on their first possession.
Life can move at a pretty fast pace here in Nebraska. From lights on to lights out, there's no stopping our work ethic. That's why at Nebraska Public Power District, we take pride in keeping you going. Pride in knowing that your power grid keeps electricity reliable and ready for that exact moment when you need it. We take on the challenges 24/7 because electricity is the lifeblood of your day, and powering your day is what motivates us to do our very best. NPPD, powering our state, empowering your life.
Why is it important to fill out your FAFSA?
First off,
it's how you apply for federal,
state, and most college-based financial aid.
It's easier to fill out than you think.
Start college on the right track.
You don't have to pay for college on your own.
Education Quest is here to help.
For more information, go to educationquest.org.
Art Alley in the Haymarket. Just steps from here at Memorial Stadium. Good drive. Long drive for the Badgers, but turned away at the 17-yard line.
Boy, this kid can spin it. We saw them in 7-on-7 twice this summer. They know what they're doing.
Not much there on the carry by Joe Kaliga. Good job defensively in stretching that out.
Yeah, they've got a game changer at all three levels with Jansen, Lauritsen, and Bover, excuse me, in the secondary. It's a good defense. They're as good as advertised. And Skutt can go tempo, they can go spread. They're very, very multiple with how they can attack you.
So Dylan Van Dyke in there, quarterback. Back to throw, the lefty. Looks over the middle, now scrambles to his left, has some room. Checked one more time, will pull it down and carry, and he is popped right on the edge. No flag thrown. And he pops right back up.
Tough kid, love his temperament. He's ultra aggressive and super competitive. And oh boy,
Probably
they're lucky. Yeah, they're lucky that one didn't get.
That was a good
ticketed.
Yard and a half out of bounds.
And that's rare. They like to protect those guys.
It's going to bring up 3rd down and 4 here for the Skyhawks. Gunther in the backfield for the Skyhawks. Fake the give to him, roll to the right. He's under some pressure, looks downfield, throws it out there, goes deep downfield, incomplete. Intended for Leo Bailey, and over Bailey's head, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A really good job of flushing Van Dyke, but you know, scramble drill I'm sure was huge in this, you know, with the extra time for practice to prepare, because that's what he does. He buys time, but a very disciplined Bennington secondary was having none of it.
A couple hits in a row that Van Dyke has taken that I think flags might have been thrown on. I mean, that shove came well after the pass was released.
remember a year ago, I don't think they really completed a forward pass until it was Van Dyke on the fake punt.
That's right.
He might have thrown the best ball of the night.
Off the side of the foot, but they'll get the roll. Leo Bailey with the punt. Continues to roll down to the 40-yard line. And the Badgers will take over there. It was a good first possession for Bennington as they drove the length of the field, turned it over on downs on 4th down. Cam Linhart in his 5th season. Let's go down to the field to Sean.
Guys, you talk about this Bennington offense, their strategy tonight. I was down there talking to some of their guys before. They want to shorten this game. They want long, drawn-out possessions. They want to keep the ball out of Skutt's hands, make this a low-scoring game, the type of game they've played all year. 10 of their 12 opponents this year have scored 7 points or less against this Badger defense.
Well, they've been outstanding. You don't win that many games in a row and without having to hang your hat on defense, and that's what they do. And I guess if you were going to get the quick Cliff Notes version, it's the big playability of Skutt against the consistency of Bennington.
Well, here's some consistency right up the middle. That's going to be into the 20, down to the 10-yard line, and finally drugged down on a great carry. Will Goots once again, 43 yards.
Yeah, just a little quick hitter. It's just trap, right? And they're taking advantage of their aggressiveness. Again, if you don't feel pressure, get flat. You get vertical, and that's what happens.
Here's Lauritsen, cut back inside the 10, down to the 6-yard line. Second and goal.
Two historically great wrestling programs. All these guys have wrestlers. Winter season has opened, but they're used to playing meaningful games late in November. Right. Wrestling can wait for now.
Ball's on the turf. Right back on top of it is Will Getz. Fumbled at the mesh point there between the two. Not sure if that was a read or not, but either way.
I'll tell you early on, I like Hill's poise. He got hurt in the first matchup against Skutt and cost him some time, and he's been chomping at the bit to get back out here and see these guys again.
Oh, just a bobbled snap. Third down and goal to go. Lauritsen to the left of Houston Hill. Back to throw is Hill. Up over the middle. Caught, incomplete. Target was Cooper Johnson again. Little behind him, but a ball he probably thinks he should have had.
Yeah, I'm wiping my eyes here a little bit. Elliot Anderson and that's a tough catch from Cooper, but that's one in which he usually makes, and he's not happy with himself, but uncharacteristic at least early. Maybe nerves. Maybe nerves. It's a little hot, a little hard, but I'll tell you what, he normally grabs those.
Here's Morgan Schumann, 25 yards out, and Schumann is no good. That is his first miss on the year. He was 4 for 4 on field goals this year.
You can feel the magnitude of this game early.
Yeah.
The first team to settle down and give themselves a chance to have some success here early on.
Well, last year it was a battle of these two same teams. Let's take a look back.
Media. The Omaha Skutt Skyhawks entered the championship game looking to defeat the two-time defending state champions of Bennington after losing a close game earlier in the season. The Bennington Badgers quickly scored a touchdown 2 minutes into the game. The Skyhawks held the Badgers to a 7-point lead until the third quarter, when Bennington took advantage of short field position to add another score. The Badgers rolled to a 21-0 victory over the Omaha Skutt Skyhawks, becoming the first Class B team to win 3 straight state titles while setting a Class B record with 39 consecutive wins.
That is one of the better Gatorade baths we've seen. He got it full force. It was blue Gatorade too, so.
And in typical Coach Linhart fashion, he didn't flinch.
Right. That's right.
Out of the same expression a long time. I talked to him a lot about his youth program and being in the community, and he's hands-on, right? He's not one of those CEO exec types. He's in the trenches, and it's paid dividends.
Second possession of this first quarter upcoming here for the Skyhawks. Dylan Van Dyke back out there. He'll be under center. Gunther behind him. Under pressure, rolls back to his left, throws it across the field late. And lucky that was not picked off. Bover was there. Lane Bover knocks it away.
I tell you, this front four of Bennington is wreaking havoc early. I think that was Strader. Didn't fall for the run action on the boot. Redirects. It is another hit on Van Dyke early.
Yep. Our impact players for Skutt. The quarterback, Dylan Van Dyke. Hassenstab. Second down and 10. Not much there.
I won't call his name quite a bit.
Jack Jansen, that's his 100th tackle on the year.
He's active. I think my favorite thing about him, it's his motor, obviously, but his hand, he has tremendous hands. He'll flat back you, strikes you pretty well.
It's like I had a premonition. Those would be the impact players.
Well, yeah, I mean, you obviously do your homework.
I've been known to.
That's why you're such a good student.
Third down and 10. Skutt trying to get something going here. Looking for a first down. Pressure again off the edge. Steps through that, fires over the middle, has a man caught. Kaliga with the grab. Joe Kaliga comes back. And a first down, the first one for the Skyhawks.
I've watched him a long time. Watch him settle down into the hole. The delivery is fantastic, but going down to get it. This is an all Nebraska type player. Kaliga's as good as I've seen at this level in a long time. And a lot of different facets of the game. He's explosive. I love his hands. He can get vertical in a hurry.
Leading receiver for Skutt.
I mean, they're just rewriting all the record books with this.
It's amazing.
Philosophy change offensively.
Over the middle again, grab, another first down, the quick hitter. So you just another first down for Kaliga.
You just can't let Coach Turman, and by Coach Turman I mean Seth, settle into a rhythm. He's aggressive by nature. He likes to stay on the gas. The front four of Bennington had Skutt on their heels, but now you're kind of letting him settle in. I'm surprised they're huddling. And that's a tandem right there.
Van Dyke hands it off to Gunther, who is met right in the hole. Good hit there by number 27. That's Ty Fleshman. Fleshman with...
Right on cue. We just saw the graphic of it as an impact player. Plays with tremendous energy. His motor it revs.
Leads this team with 8.5 sacks on the season. Back to throw is Van Dyke. Pressure coming from off the edge. And the sack.
Well, I tell you, Bennington is not sitting back. They are bringing pressure, and they have harassed Van Dyke.
Cole Miller.
Gonna have to slow them down with some sort of run game, at least to keep them honest. It's still Skutt, so you would imagine they still have a little trap, little veer left in them. But you got to slow these guys down. Bennington just teeing off right now up front.
Miller's numbers impressive on the year. 84 tackles, 4 sacks, 3 interceptions all across the board. Pressure up the middle, out to Kaliga, incomplete. Little stunt action there, and someone was right in the face of Van Dyke as he was ready to deliver.
And that was Fleshman again. Just ran a little TE stunt. Came inside on a loop. Screen game, so you know those linemen are trying to get out anyway. Expect to have a little more time than that.
Both teams with 2 possessions here in this first quarter. 32 total yards for Omaha Skutt, 112 for Bennington. And now this will be punted away by Joe Kaliga. Fair catch called for at the 24. And hauled in by Miles Gifford.
It's a decent series here for Skutt defensively. They've been on their heels a little bend but don't break. I think you'd kind of like to see them establish a little bit of the line of scrimmage again up front.
Back out there on offense with the Badgers. Hill hands it off. No, he doesn't. Fakes the give, then goes up top. And Kaliga with the interception. Picked off by Skutt.
Well, I think that was Christensen.
Was it? It was Christensen. 3, not 2.
Yeah, he ran the route for Cooper Johnson. Take a look at the replay here. Pressure, Hill couldn't step up. But that's some 3-on-3 crime right there. You saw the rush from Gunther. Wearing his dad's number. Looks just like him too, Brad. Used to play with him a long time ago. Always wore number 4.
So first turnover of the game and an opportunity here for the Skyhawks. Going downfield, coming back for it, and incomplete. Intended for Liebentreat, Wyatt Liebentreat.
Yeah, you talk about a guy that's going to be pretty good. Just a pup in Liebentreat. Comes from good stock. Used to coach his brother. He's down at Nebraska recovering from a back issue, but really good pedigree for Liebentreat. His brother was an incredible high school player. Ended up walking on at Notre Dame before he came over to Nebraska.
Second down and 10. Out of bounds, and boy, has Van Dyke taken some hits here early.
I mean, it's really been 5. I would call it a +1 pressure. It's nothing like 0, but and they've just been winning their individual matchups.
Pressure there came right up the middle from Lane Bover. Third down and 10. 15 seconds to remain.
An underappreciated player. That's Lane. He's very much appreciated in the Bennington community, but he gets overshadowed by Lordson and Jansen.
Rolling now to his right, looking downfield, thrown across his body, stumbles, and then taken down. There's Cole Miller one more time. Hudson Foreman was also there. And that does it.
That was quick.
Quarter number 1 in a hurry. No score here in the Class B state championship. Bennington and Skutt, a rematch of last year's title game.
Constellation is a natural gas commodity supplier in the Choice Gas program, helping inspire young Nebraskans through hands-on learning. Constellation has given more than $400,000 to 4-H and FFA organizations across the state, helping support youth in your community with opportunities to achieve real-world success. Because we believe that powering communities means empowering our future leaders. With Constellation, a contribution to 4-H and FFA is in the stars.
Coverage of the 2024 NSAA High School Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation Energy. A big thank you to all our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support.
Good to have the golden tones of Dale Johnson on our broadcast.
Yeah, not bad, huh?
Announcing all of those who make these state championships possible. We appreciate every one of you. And thrilled to be bringing you these state championships across the entire state of Nebraska, around the U.S. on the website and our app, and really around the globe.
Yeah, so far the difference in this one is the 16 carries for 95 yards from Bennington and just the 5 carries for 1 yard from Skutt.
Punt formation for the Skyhawks. Kaliga back to punt it away. Just gets it away. Line drive kick taking him back to the 20, and that's about as far as he's going to go. Great coverage there by the Skyhawks. That's number 14. Ty Wilbur, the junior, with the tackle.
Yeah, both teams pride themselves on special teams, and there were points of galore in the kicking game 5 weeks ago.
Yeah. No doubt. A little bit of a feel to like the C2 game, where it was just defense, back and forth, and you're just waiting for who's going to have the big play, the big moment, break things open. End around, nothing there. Skutt covers that up well on the carry by Cooper Johnson.
Boy, for those just tuning in, those parabolic mics, you will hear a ton of pad cracking, especially with these two football teams.
It's not the only thing you're going to hear.
Yeah, as we've noticed.
We've gotten some colorful sideline commentary throughout the day. Good completion to the tight end, number 87. Hudson Newworth pulls it in.
He's a good player. I liked him on Huddle, and it's a big target, good safety blanket. He's wearing blue. We may nickname him Linus.
Hudson headed to Wayne State.
Well, they do a good job recruiting here locally.
Yeah. Carry by Houston Hill. Cuts that up inside. Not much room on the interior.
Yeah, that's Luke Van Dyke, too, who's just starting to get a little bit active. You know, they're twins. Dylan acts like the younger brother, but it's got to be by seconds or mere minutes.
Tossed out here in the flat and incomplete. Trying to make a move before he had it, Will Goots. Yeah, Coach Turman says those Van Dykes are really the glue of this team. Luke, defensively.
Well, they're just competitive. I mean, Dylan will run the scout team just so Skutt's defense can't get a 3-and-out to end practice. It's
that's great. It's great. Back to pass again is Hill. Is that a grab? Great catch right at the 40. Going to be a couple yards shy of the first down, but
that's Elliot Anderson. That's why the drop surprised me earlier. Right, this is the kind of stuff he does, and well, he missed a wide open little look. How about that catch?
Yeah, phenomenal grab.
What, did he haul that in?
Look again. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh, hands underneath. That's a beautiful catch.
Lawrenson in to punt it away on 4th down and 2 from the 40.
And Skutt here in punt safe.
Wobbly line drive. Some room on the far side and drug down the flag, and we're going to have a horse collar tackle likely.
It's a tough break. I mean, he sees Liebentritt and he's got a crease. He's just trying to make a play. Well, they'll flag that every time. I don't know if he got his hand in there, though. I'd like to take another look at that.
Awaiting the call.
Personal foul. Horse collar. Kicking team, number 54. 15-yard penalty from the end of the play. First down, Omaha Skutt.
It's a good crew.
Timeout.
Hustling, making a play. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he got it.
Every time. Fortunate to get his legs out from underneath him. Remember a face mask last night about that spot on the field.
That's right. Let's take a look at the first time these two teams squared off. It wasn't that long ago. I think you mentioned maybe 5 weeks ago. It was the battle between Skutt and Bennington. Here are the numbers, that first meeting on October 18th. 38-30. Skutt jumped out to a 21-zip lead in that one. Bennington came storming back, and Skutt won it late.
You know how many wins in a row? 46s.
That's a lot, yeah.
I mean, we would have had to have done another season and a half to get there.
Yeah, what were you, 32?
It was counting.
Yeah.
I'm bringing up old
Sorry,
stuff.
I was trying to you mentioned it.
In passing, LP, in passing.
Yeah,
how many was
just
that?
trying to be there for you.
Yeah. My old lady friend, thank you.
Sipping some lemonade. Look out! Wide open! Touchdown! And the strike from Skutt. 43-yarder to Kaliga.
Yeah, you want to go back to what I talked about here? If I had to give a thumbnail sketch of this game, it will be the consistency of Bennington's offense against the big play strike ability of Skutt. And we see Nate Christensen get loose again. And I tell you about undercutting posts.
Yep.
You just can't undercut posts. We've seen it twice today. It seldom pans out well.
Yep.
And the Skyhawks take the early lead. Boy, tell you what, they needed that one. It seemed like control was being seized up front by Bennington.
That was Nate Christensen on the grab. Christensen with the touchdown.
They can do that to you.
2 and 3 are getting. I'm misreading numbers here, D.
I can tell you what. Well, they play a lot alike. I mean, look at this.
Yep.
I mean, that's on the money. Oh.
Yep.
And you want to stay on top. It's a dot from Van Dyke.
5th touchdown of the year for Christensen, and he's hung in there too to deliver it.
Yeah, he's taking some shots, hadn't he?
Yep.
I told you when we saw him in 7-on-7, he diced us up. I wish we could have hit him. I love him. I always give him a hug every time I see him. He's so competitive. You know, he's just squirrely enough to keep you honest. I think it's from getting beat on by his brother.
Well, that'll even the yardage up quickly in a hurry. 73 total yards now for Skutt. Most of them coming on that touchdown play. Taken at the 2-yard line. Some room on the far side. Good return by Lawrenson out near the 30.
Typically good things happen when he either has the ball or he's around the ball. Elite level fitness and elite level toughness. They'll be going for number 4. Be a couple of great Metro players looking for 4 in wrestling. Tyson Terry, Lawrenson.
So after the quick strike and a 7-0 Skutt lead, back come the Badgers offense. Here's the give inside.
Swoboda may be looking for 4 too, that came over from Aquinas to Newman. I think he's got 3.
Yep. We have about 3 wrestlers this year who are going for 4. It's just top of my head.
Rolodex.
Pages are missing. Over the middle.
Came back to the same concept.
Cooper Johnson with the grab, and now Bennington on the move out near midfield.
Yeah, Skutt's going to have to tighten that down. He came open early on the great catch by Anderson early. Just sitting it down behind that little quarters. Look at that hole throw.
carry there goes nowhere by Will Goots.
It had been too long since we called Robinette's name.
Yeah.
It's a really good player. High energy guy. See, he feels pressure there. Splits it.
Called a gain of 1, 2nd down and 9. Hill back to throw again. Complete, 1st down. Right on the marker.
Gonna have to adjust to that concept.
Jace Fitzgerald on the grab. Right in front of Joe Kaliga.
It's interesting that posture looks about like it did about 10 minutes ago when you checked on Coach Leonard.
Lawrenson on 1st down. Gain of 4 yards, 2nd and 6 down to the 39-yard line.
Hassan Staub has been everywhere so far. He's an active son of a gun.
Motioning out is Goots. They go across the middle. Another grab for the tight end.
This isn't rocket science. They empty the backfield. They space the coverage. Skutt trying to ice it. Those little choice routes are going to be there. May have to play a little more man-to-man than you want to.
Goots in the backfield along with Hill. Mashing now goes up top. Hill has a man out there. Complete. Touchdown. Cooper Johnson. And Bennington answers in a hurry. 31-yard strike.
One at the line of scrimmage. It's not a little vertical route, just right up the sidelines. When Houston steps into this, that's pretty good arm strength for not being able to step into it.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. They may take a look at that one.
Might be a half-yard short unless they get this kickoff, and they did not. It's probably going to be down at the 1-yard line, but still a fantastic toss from Hill.
An elbow equals a
really
knee,
on the
right?
field
Yes.
Was a touchdown. The previous play is under further review.
So again, our replay rules, we'll replay any turnover, touchdown. And you can see this going down, the elbow down. That's going to be at the half-yard line. Something came flying. That was the mouthpiece that came flying. Ooh.
Yeah.
Another look. That other angle from the side was probably
bump
the
down,
best.
ball down.
Yep.
My wrestling aficionado making sure he's got my back. So we got Lordson, Terry, and Peacher from Bennington.
Terry,
And then our Nellis at Wilbur Claytonia, Tyler Harrell at Skutt. They're going for 3 and on pace for 4. How about that?
Yeah. How many going for 4 then this year? I think
3.
it's 3. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay, Rolodex. I mean, I was trying to help you out.
Oh, I appreciate that. You're welcome. Off the top of my head, I remember.
Is that what you were doing?
Yeah. Just clarifying.
I like
Appreciate
that. I like that. It's a good thing we get along. Hey, can I get over to the neighborhood?
I'll let you know.
How about that outfit from that young buck?
See how the rest of the game goes. And who's that?
It's got my man. That's Mr. Raiola. Got my man Quinn Clark down there.
Look at those guys.
Yeah, Quinn thinks I got issues.
Things a lot more jovial around this place after this last weekend.
Yeah, I told him I spent. Yeah, it is. Get the little monkey off your back.
Oh my gosh.
God's darn primates.
There he is. They just showed him on the big screen.
Look, he knows what he's doing with his old Adidas outfit. You know, Quinn's got the gray hoodie and the puffy coat on.
Quinn Clark?
Yeah, he's laughed at me a couple weeks ago.
Did he see any time last week?
No.
Like he didn't.
So
we thought he was going to, right?
So it's funny. I usually meet, as we take a look at the replay, that's going to be down at the, what'd you call it, half-yard line?
Yeah, sure.
You know, he usually comes out with Caleb, and I meet him in the corner. Yep. I said, Quinn, what happened, man? You were supposed to be ready to go. And he's just honest as the day is long. He says, Coach, I'm not going to lie. I couldn't line up right this week.
Oh, that's great. I got downgraded.
Yeah, just a straight shooter. I mean, apparently Coach Holgerson is a perfectionist.
I couldn't get lined up right.
Yeah, he's a great kid. Been to the house. He's a good egg. What do you think's taking so long here? The spot? Or the resetting of the clock, maybe?
Oh, it could be. But no, because the clock would have stopped when he hit either way, right? Which I
mean, maybe
they're not questioning the catch.
2 seconds on the clock.
They're not questioning the catch, are they? Because he maintained possession throughout.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the next phase in the evolution in this is for replay to tell us what they're checking for.
There you go. Yeah. Well, we have a decision here. Let's listen in.
After further review, the ruling on the field is reversed. The runner caught the ball short of the goal line. The ball will be placed inside the 1. First and goal, Bennington. Please set the game clock to 7 minutes and 40 seconds.
It's not my first rodeo.
Thank you.
Not because I couldn't get a review to go our way. I still know how it works.
I got you. Okay.
Oh, man. Gavin can't get rid of us fast enough.
First down, goal to go now for the Badgers.
Wonder what's coming.
Lawrence up the middle.
Look at that.
Touchdown, Bennington. And the Badgers have responded.
We had 25 carries a couple of weeks ago, and I think 20 of them were out of that formation.
Boy, that's exactly what you want after your opponent just punches one in on you.
Yeah, you get the little fold block, you see the down block, the little short set pull, the kick out. Well, they could do that in their sleep.
Flag on the play. I think it's going to back them up.
Dead ball. False start. Offense. Number 57. 5-yard penalty. Play the try.
I don't want to take any of these for granted. In a game in which you figure will be pretty close.
Yep. Morgan Schumann in for the PAT. He is 50 of 56 on the year. Missed his first field goal of the year just moments ago. Point after try is no good. Oh boy.
The extra point is still good.
Plenty of game left, says Cam Linhart.
Not always the most inviting in terms of his delivery, but man, can he coach. Love just talking to him. Can talk ball, can talk community. Loves kids.
Let's go down to the field to Sean Callahan.
Guys, Bennington, they have been in this game for now 4 years in a row, and it is such a business-like attitude, kind of like Damon's team at Omaha West Side. I mean, just when you're familiar with this stage, this setting, Cam Linhart is cool as a cucumber. You're on the missed extra point, no overreaction. He goes, all right, we're fine, we're fine. This is the exact kind of game they want. They want a low-scoring street fight, and thus far, they've accomplished that here early in the second quarter.
Thank you, Shane. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Whatever his name is.
And it's kicked out of bounds.
I tell you.
Good field position upcoming here for the Skyhawks.
It's not real Badger-like. Just a few little things I think they've got to get under control here.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team, number 5. The ball will be placed at the 35-yard line. First down, Skutt Catholic.
I think that might be the third penalty on Bennington.
Yep.
Skutt hasn't had one up to this point.
Not one of those. I think it's 3. I think it's 2.5. Like, is that a Sipple thing? If I'm right, it might be 6.25.
You know, somewhere around 7.7869, something like that.
Grab out near midfield.
Boy, how about threading a needle right there?
That's number 2. There's Kaliga. You got that one right. Hey, that last drive for Bennington.
Who's we?
That wasn't just run over. That was, I heard a beep, beep, beep on that one.
Oh,
was
man.
Backing up, big boy. Always a team.
Yep.
Always a team.
How about the splits on the left side of the line? Inside run. Inside run.
Not much there.
They're gonna have. They've got to do that a little more. I mean, you just can't allow this D line to get on the whites of their knuckles in that jet stance. And Jansen is hard enough to control as is.
Right.
You had Fleshman. I mean, these guys are well schooled.
1 yard gain by Gunther brings up 2nd down and 9. Van Dyke in the shotgun again. He'll drop the throw out into the flat. Someone right there spinning out of the tackle is Hassenstadt, but he's not going anywhere. It's going to be a loss of 2 yards. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
It's Aiden Smith. He's really good in the open field. It's one thing I think you can appreciate about this defense. Both defenses really is they're good tackling. Aiden Smith's long, too. Really good in space. Doesn't look 6 foot, does it?
No.
His levers are.
Yep. Van Dyke back to throw. Pressure off the edge. Great defensive play. Nice break on the ball. Gavin Olson tipped it away. Gavin Olson and Kaliga went one-on-one in that first matchup. And Olson did a fantastic job on Kaliga. Ask Coach Limhart. He thought he'd change things up, maybe double Kaliga. He said, no.
I got this.
I think Gavin Olson did a great job.
Yeah. Just competitive juices. It's halfway through the 2nd quarter here, and still not a ton of ebb and flow, although you look up and Bennington's got over 200 yards of total offense.
Timeout taken by Linhart.
Like that?
It's been quick.
Timeout. Skutt Catholic, their first charge. Timeout.
202 in total offense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good time during this timeout for you to jump on and connect with us on Facebook and on X. You can add a comment or catch up on the latest Nebraska sports information. Be sure to like Nebraska Public Media Sports and Big Red Wrap Up and join in the conversation.
Good
4th down.
Don't worry about the weather here, do they? I mean, people just show up.
Yep. 4th down, dropping back a bit, might have a quick kick, and we do. Good roll. And picked up by, was that Lawrenson? It is.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler Lawrenson grabbed that. Wasn't going to let it go too far. It's like, what, Coach?
Oh, he is something else. Look, and you know, you kind of do that, right? I mean, you trust guys. You're like, hey, make a play. We're okay. You don't tell gamers not to game. You give them the benefit of the doubt.
That's close, though. He did not have all of that football.
Yeah, I told Keenan Cotton one time, a lot of these grays in my beard are because of those decisions. But you trust your guys.
Yeah.
He looked at me and said, it's more my son. So.
You didn't disagree?
No.
Yeah. Hand off to Goots. 5 yards on 1st down by Will Goots. Goots, a 1,200-yard rusher on the year.
A low tempo from Bennington here.
Hill keeps it himself. Thought for a moment he was going to run over George Hassenstaub, but Hassenstaub wanted nothing to do with that.
A little miscommunication in the backfield. It was disjointed from the jump.
Yep.
Downside of tempo is making sure you got to get your guys lined up right.
Let's see what the flag is here.
Illegal motion, offense, number 3. 5-yard penalty, second down.
Cooper Johnson moved a little too soon, or maybe wasn't set. I didn't see the motion.
I didn't either. We didn't give him a chance to get set.
Run up top, across the middle, incomplete.
I tell you.
Elliott Anderson was there, had it in his hands.
Bizarro world.
Yeah.
But they found something with this coverage. It's the same concept, those little search routes.
Third and 10. Goots in the backfield along with Houston Hill.
It's usually Newworth time here.
Hill rolls to his right. Fires, picked off. Intercepted. Great jump on the ball by Gay. Check that 9. That is Wyatt Liebentritt. And Liebentritt comes up with the INT.
That little flood concept, he gets underneath. He's such a good player, especially for his age. He's just getting started. How about the break? Wow. I told you, this game is really built on being able to play at 45-degree angles. Straight ahead speed is great, but you want to be able to do this. Close. That window looks open for Hill.
Liebentritt was just sitting on that, waiting to jump it.
Driving on that route.
Second interception. Good opportunity here now for the Skyhawks. Van Dyke. A lot of pressure. Van Dyke gets rid of it across the middle. Found his guy. What a grab. Near side and out at the 5-yard line. Great reception by Luke Van Dyke.
He's going to tell him at the Thanksgiving dinner table. Per usual, I got your back, but how about the escapability heads up? You don't teach this at home, I can tell you that. That's not in anybody's quarterback school. But that's just what they do. I've seen it time and time again this season. They just make plays vertically in the passing game.
Boom. It's the Van Dyke show.
Yeah.
Van Dyke's event.
Is that Dick?
All right, sorry. Give it a shot.
Did
he get in?
Oh, I don't know.
Say at the 1.
What a strange game.
Heller with the grab.
Squares his shoulders. Watch him let it rip. Oh, boy, just out of the outstretched arms.
Oh, right there, yep.
Boy, that's a great real-time spot.
Yeah.
Looking right at it. That's fantastic.
Second down and goal. The keep. Van Dyke in there for the touchdown. And Skutt has answered the answer.
Opportunistic. That's what this game is about. Competitive stamina. Good surge. There's a lot of humanity down there, too.
Extra point is up and good, and Skutt has a 14-6 lead, 4:56 remaining before half. You know, I really thought, since you and I were called old ladies on the porch with lemonade, that you would get the Van Dyke reference.
Yeah, I'm a little slow. Don't mind me.
All right.
We're still buddies, though.
Okay, I appreciate that.
I'm more of a country time guy. I know you're into that Arnold Palmer.
Arnold Palmer. Yeah.
The tweet didn't suggest anything about tea. That's just you being high maintenance.
No, I think they meant you were dishing the tea. Like, you know.
Was that just what you think I would do?
Dishing tea. Here's the tweet from earlier. Here's the tweet from earlier today. Said, watching the Class C2 championship. Besides a good game, Putney and Benning are hilarious. So entertaining. Like two old ladies sitting on a porch swing on Sunday afternoon drinking lemonade.
I don't even like lemonade.
That is two old ladies. It's you and me.
Oh.
All right.
Again, glad we get along.
Back to it. Drive back into the end zone. 4:56 yet for Bennington to try to even this thing up.
So that's why you don't just don't be one of those guys that follows stats. Right, 114 yards for Skutt. You only have 3 yards rushing. You're 1 of 5 on 3rd down, and you have 14 points.
Wow. Big strikes.
Yeah.
You mentioned it off the top.
Just somebody asked me for the Cliff Notes version. That's exactly how I would describe it. Big play versus consistency. And Skutt, this is how they play.
Right. Yeah. I like what we have going on here for the final game of the state championships.
It would be a doozy.
Yep. Goots with the carry. Leans forward, 5-yard gain for Goots.
We're into that middle 8 territory here.
Good tempo here. Missed connection intended for Jace Fitzgerald. Over his head, brings up 3rd down.
Well, I tell you, the little intricacies of what Bennington does up front with their offensive line, you know, false pulling, and you know, it's very interesting to watch how you'd play this from a linebacking standpoint. It's why their RPO game opens up.
Hit right at the 29 and drops right there. It's going to be a yard short.
Is that 3rd and a long one? 4th.
He had the hole.
He did. That's a great tackle, too. And that's Van Dyke. Shoulder's been bugging him. It's already in a sully. He's like, that's okay. I've got another one. Look at this.
4th down and 1.
Boy, this is
a big moment here.
Gutsy.
See if they drop back and quick kick. They're going to go. And they got it. Lawrenson steps outside and enough for the 1st down.
Told you, that's their version of the tush push. You can know what's coming.
Yeah.
And Skutt has stopped it once, but you know what you're getting. It's in your kitchen and it's downhill.
So out to the 34-yard line quickly is Bennington. Over the middle.
He read that one.
Yeah.
That is the same concept. He almost got underneath that one.
Luke Van Dyke.
He is such a good football player. He's underrated because of his brother's prolific passing stats, but he's a 100-some-odd tackling machine, and he is mean-spirited.
126 tackles on the season. Hill, no room there. Maybe a gain of a couple. 3rd down.
How about casually just going for it on 4th and 1?
Yeah.
From your own 29.
Well, continue the tempo. Hill back to throw. Goes downfield, and it's picked off again. Nate Christensen with the INT. 3rd interception of the game for the Skyhawks.
Wow, that's twice now, just running the routes, getting underneath the throws. And we know he's got great hands. We saw it on the touchdown catch. Looks like he's the one running the route. Well, that's a good job of winning a 50-50 ball, too. Did he hang on to that one?
2nd interception for Christensen.
This about the rendition, you'd think? Friends like this guy, who needs him?
Oh, that's good stuff.
And I think I'd be the lady on the right.
Is she the one yapping? Hey, we've got great college women's basketball coming up in December. Sunday, December 15th at noon, Nebraska hosts Chattanooga. And on December 17th, Wyoming comes to Omaha to take on Creighton at 6 p.m. Both games right here on Nebraska Public Media. Good year for Kaliga throughout the season. Wide receiver for the Skyhawks. Here's his numbers. Look at this.
Every week we do NEB preps and we highlight what's going on around the state, and this guy does it all. 19 touchdowns, 57 tackles, the 6 picks. He doesn't leave the field.
Yeah. Handles kickoffs, field goals. You see long of 43 there.
And you should see how quickly he can get to top end speed too. He can flat out run.
I was watching that in pregame warmups.
Isn't that something?
Whew.
He's got his hands full. This secondary for Bennington is outstanding. We've seen some of that already.
Time out of the field.
The previous play is under further review.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I wondered.
Huh. They probably heard you down there in the replay booth.
No, I've been accused of being a quiet talker.
By who?
Okay. Ooh-wee. Would you pass me my lemonade and hush? Let's take a look. See here.
One more.
Need the look at it from the Bennington sideline, maybe. Loose.
That arm was underneath it.
Depends on if that's the best view they have. If that's the best view. Oh, here we
this
go.
One, yeah, I think we saw it from this angle earlier. It looked like his arm was underneath it. One more look.
It's great concentration.
Well, you won't overturn it based on that.
Yeah, that's it. We've had some tough ones today.
We have. You're right. This probably not going to tell you much here.
I saw Kmar earlier. He was very businesslike. I don't know. I don't know if there's enough there. You know, you pull up our rules. It's indisputable.
Right, to overturn. Yep. I guess is that this is going to be.
I think you're right. This is going to stand.
Confirmed, right?
Yeah.
There's a couple of different keywords that we know what they're looking at. Stand would mean not enough to overturn. Let's listen in.
After further review, the ruling on the field stands. First down, Skutt Catholic.
So 1st and 10 here for the Skyhawks. .3:13 remaining in the half. Van Dyke, wide receiver screen. Good grab by Kaliga. Gain of 9 on first down.
That guy hits that thing full stride. I mean, this takes some courage if you're Kaliga. I mean, you're coming into traffic, and guys are coming with bad intentions, including the other number 2.
It's Kyler Lauritsen on the tackle.
Who typically makes a mess of things.
Yeah. Second down and 1. Quick step in the sneak.
Taking advantage of playing in 2 eyes. I'm pretty sure, knowing DVD, he's called his own number. See that playing in a 2 and a 3. It's just too much room. A little hitch in his giddy up, but he's a gamer.
First down from the 49. Empty backfield for Dylan Van Dyke. Lefty out of the flat. Good grab. It's going to be another first down. Catch by Leo Bailey, number 7.
That's a good job of not getting caught up in the wash from the sideline judge there. Saw him step out of bounds, even though it looked like an easy first down.
Oh.
It's a good crew. Sharp.
Yep. So not a first down.
Folks from Skutt were telling me a funny golf cart story once that involved Dylan Van Dyke. Clearly, it's a guy that rather ask for forgiveness than permission.
One of those funny, huh?
Yeah.
Van Dyke under pressure. Gets away from Lawrence and fires across the middle. Wide open. On the catch by Luke Lenz. Lenz inside the 25. And a first down for Skutt.
Scramble drills are so hard to simulate in practice. You try and you try, and that's just creativity. A little soft spot, he settles it down.
12th catch of the season for Luke Lenz. 20-yard gain.
You know, it's like you call a scramble drill in practice, but the offensive guys don't run their route. They just start scrambling.
Pressure again, and gets rid of it.
He holds that to the last possible second, doesn't he? And anytime Bennington wants to kind of change tempo, they usually come with pressure. And they have wreaked havoc all night. See a lot of hands on hips, right? 1:14 left. Man in the middle, and Jansen.
Looks like your typical Skutt offense here. 146 through the air with 10 on the ground.
Yeah, just how you drew it up.
Here comes pressure on Van Dyke. Got a hold in the middle. Did not throw a flag there. Didn't see it. Near side, Van Dyke still looking. Van Dyke into contact hard.
So they're running these TE stunts with just their 4-man front, and they are working. How about Tyson Terry down there with the guys? His ears must have been burning. You're just talking about wrestling.
Well, somebody got a handful of Jack Jensen's.
Yeah, he ran. He came on the little inside stunt and got grabbed from behind, but.
Timeout. Skutt Catholic. Their second charge. Timeout.
There's that permission that Van Dyke is asking for.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, Coach Turman was not happy. I asked him about his air raid offense. Air raid Coach Turman. He said, that is not me. That is my brother. I said, well, his name isn't the one we read in the papers. He didn't like that. Really good relationship. He's been there a long time with a lot of success. He reminded me, you know, I talked to him about the familiarity of Bennington and playing for state championships, and let's just say he knows his stats too and how many times he's been
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, there are his numbers. Right on cue, Damon.
Oh boy.
5 state titles, 4-time runner-up.
He said, you know, we're pretty good at this too.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, he is a treat. I knew we were in trouble when we saw him at 7-on-7 this summer. I said, what are you doing here? So it's not me, it's my brother. He talked me into it.
Up, looking for Christensen on the grab. What a catch. Nate Christensen pulls it in. 25-yard completion.
Watch him show the late hands. See, that's indefensible. The ball is perfect, but he shows you the late hands. By that, he doesn't reach for it till the last second, so you can't play it. That's a great defensive back. He's doing that too.
Big touchdown, and Van Dyke lets you know it. Dylan Van Dyke with the response with 29 ticks remaining before halftime.
This just got some eerie similarities to their first matchup when Skutt jumped out 21-0.
Ah, yep.
You know, Bennington's not going to panic. Yeah.
Yep.
He's different.
Here is Kaliga with the point after attempt. That is good, and it's an 8-play, 67-yard drive for Skutt, and they take the lead at 21-6. Let's go down to the field to Sean Callahan.
Guys, what this lead for Skutt has done, and it's already done, is that they've taken Bennington out of their comfort zone. They don't want to be a deep downfield passing team. I can hear some people on the sidelines here very surprised how much they're throwing it deep down the field, because that is not who they are. But credit Skutt, they have Bennington out of sorts right now, as they're going to now have to play catch up, and this is not a position this team has really ever been in, especially here on this stage in Lincoln.
You're going to test Coach Leonard's, his resolve. You can tell by his expression, he's pretty unflappable. He did come from 21 down the first time they played to make it, a one-score game. They don't panic.
Van Dyke's numbers are good. 12 of 19, 171. And that touchdown pass. And just now the touchdown run. 8 carries, 8 yards, 2 TDs. So all 3 Van Dyke has had a hand in.
The strength of these Badgers is up front in that 1-2 punch at the running back spot, but Houston Hill is plenty capable. He's had a few drops too. It's not all doom and gloom from their passing offense.
Lawrenson with the carry. First down. 23 seconds remaining. Will they take a timeout? They have 3.
Take a look at, not that I could do it, I'd be interested to see Lawrenson's cardio plan.
Timeout. Bennington.
When I say elite level fitness, I mean elite.
He's a wrestler. That's really all you need to know. Those guys are different.
Yeah. Don't I know it? Lived with one of those.
Well, sports fans, Nebraska Public Media is your home for all things Nebraska sports. We bring you more high school and collegiate action than any other network in the state. Stay updated on game times, dates, DVD sales, and live streaming options. Just visit nebraskapublicmedia.org/sports. Houston Hill hands it off again up the middle. Once again, it's Lawrenson. Breaks a couple of tackles, and again, still on his feet. And Lawrenson out near midfield. And another timeout taken by Cam Linhart.
I know you're not supposed to be able to see competitiveness or toughness.
Timeout.
Unless it manifests itself like that.
Charge. Yeah. Timeout.
It felt like he just runs angry, and you can see it. Violent cuts. You just look at that. That's a beautiful shot in camera angle. Nope. Nope. You don't get to his legs too often in close quarters, that's for sure. Just violent.
He's been fun to watch at the state wrestling championships over the last 3 years. Looking forward to seeing him again in February in Omaha.
And KO.
Yeah.
Giving up a little bit in years. I wonder how many battles those two have had.
Ooh.
Advantage older brother, probably?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I don't, hey, I was the younger brother. I don't know about that.
Well, I was an older brother, so.
Yeah, perspective.
Shocker, right? Deep throw down the middle, got a man, tipped away at the last second. Boy, Lawrenson was there. Is that Liebentritt again at the last minute?
Just a little underthrown, and remember, if you choose to undercut that, you better get there.
Yeah. And Liebentritt does just tip it away.
He's such a good athlete. I think he wakes up with a word quota. Doesn't say much. Really smart kid.
Final.
Sounds a lot like his brother.
Timeout.
Final
Bennington.
timeout taken by Bennington.
Their third and final. Timeout of the half.
You think 2 shots here, or what do you?
Yeah, you probably got one has to be quick. You maybe get it, maybe throw a speed out. You're going to get a little bit of a blanket. Throw a speed out to where you can get close enough to take a shot and get it in the end zone.
Sure. Hook and lateral. I like that.
Yeah, we just saw, was that Eddyville?
Yeah, is it SEM or was it Stewart? I think it was Stewart. Was it Stewart? Stewart ran it in a 6-man championship. And Stewart won that.
Another tight one, right?
Yeah.
Boy, I like his style.
Yep. Last minute, don't forget. Hill drops back, steps up, looks downfield, and he's going to be hit and taken down, and that will end the first half of play. Just could not find time to set his feet.
That's the end of the first half.
So Skutt heads to the locker room with a 21-6 lead. They lost to Bennington in last year's state championship, beat Bennington earlier this year. Let's go down to the field to Sean.
Guys, with Bennington head coach Cam Lenhart, obviously not a position your team has been in much. What is your message to your team at halftime?
Just continue to do what we've always done, which is fight. You know, I know we're down. We were down before when we play these guys, and these guys will find a way to come back. I'm not worried about it one bit. We got 24 minutes to continue to play football, and I know that our guys are ready to focus, ready to figure out what we need to adjust in terms of just offense and defense. I'm not worried.
What do you have to do to slow down some of the big plays they're getting down the field?
You know, I think we just need to continue to get pressure. When we have pressure, we can see that he makes a little inaccurate throws. He's doing a tremendous job of avoiding pressure. We got to make sure that we get to him any chance that we can.
All right, Coach, good luck in the second half.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Sean. We appreciate Cam Lenhart chatting with us before halftime as he heads in. My takeaway from that, we're not worried one bit.
We come from different places.
To push past anyone standing in our way who say,
"You're not good enough."
You can't afford this. We stare down the challenges.
And we tell them yes.
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 Yes, I can.
We come together with Maverick spirit.
With hope.
With determination.
With passion.
We build up our community. Somos familia.
Because our community is part of us.
And we are a part of something bigger than ourselves.
We share one goal. To change the course of our lives
forever.
5 Points Bank supports your local community. Five Points Bank, supporting local communities and athletes as a proud sponsor of the NSAA High School State Championships on Nebraska Public Media.
Mow, dig, haul, trench. The Kubota BX Series subcompact tractor is ready to help. A hydrostatic transmission assists its operation. Attachments are available for a variety of jobs. The Kubota BX Series. Demos are available through your local Kubota dealers. To learn more, KubotaNEsports.com.
Coverage of the 2024 NSAA High School Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation Energy. A big thank you to all our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support.
We are at halftime of the Class B state championship. Skutt on top of Bennington, 21-6 at the break. Joined now by Assistant Director of the Nebraska School Activities Association, Ron Higdon. Ron, we had a great fall for softball. Obviously, it starts out at Hastings, and then we finish at UNO. Maybe just kind of sum up how things went this year.
Yeah, we have a great facility to finish the week with, or the beginning of the week. Right. But Hastings as a community does a great job of hosting the beginning games. And then when we get to Omaha, what a great facility to have a championship games. We have C first, and then B, and then A, and it caps off the night. And we had quite an ending to the night.
Fantastic. Yeah, we had a fantastic walk-off to end it. That was terrific. Maybe just comment on your attendance at these championships since you've moved them to the fields at UNO has been terrific. I mean, we're talking about berm filled. I mean, it's been great. Yeah, we had in Class C, we had a first-timer with DC West. That's right. First, and so they bring a huge crowd with them to watch them compete in the finals, and their community is super proud of them. And then B, we had some familiar foes with each other. Hastings and Beatrice went to extra innings, and those two communities brought a great crowd. Yeah. And then, finish off the night with some Omaha taste, and what a great game to watch for there, too. That single right back through the middle there was a big one in Class B and led to a walk-off state championship for the ladies from Beatrice. And then how about this one, huh? This was fun. There is the home run. Is that the walk-off? No, that's the first one. That was the first one. Yep. That's the first home run. There's the walk-off. What an exciting way to end the game here for the Gretna. I mean, this is the first Class A title for them. Yeah. They won back, I think, in 2015 and 16, but that was when they were in Class B. So what a great feeling for them. There are your state champions in softball, Gretna, Beatrice, and in Class C, Bishop Neumann. That was a fun one. Hey, you're about ready to kick off the wrestling season coming up. Yeah. So practice started this last week, and first competitions are next Thursday. And what's new in wrestling this year? Well, I think the biggest news is probably the membership voted to add a class to girls. Mm-hmm. So now we have Class A, which is the top 56 teams based on enrollment, and then the rest of them go into B, and this year that's 130. So how do you manage wrestling girls now going to be on its own? Is that the plan? I mean, we were busting at the seams at our championships, and so we met with CHI over the summer, and they were gracious enough to work a deal for us to have both the boys tournament and the girls tournament, which will be separate, at that fantastic facility. Yeah, that's terrific. And it's always, I mean, the attendance there is always outstanding. What a great venue for this, and we just continue to see quality wrestling. We were talking earlier in the broadcast. We have a few four-time opportunities upcoming. Oh yeah, I mean there's one in the girls' side from Bennington, and one from the boys' side in Bennington, and then another one from Omaha North. So three individuals that are going for their fourth title. So we'll see what happens in the football game. They could be wearing some rings. Dual state champs. Yeah, Ron Higdon. Hey, thanks for joining us. Thank you for having me. You betcha. Ron Higdon, Assistant Director of the Nebraska School Activities Association, does a great job all year long for our student athletes. Let's now go to our public address announcer. Speaking of student athletes, some very special presentations.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special halftime presentation this evening. Believers and Achievers is a statewide program that celebrates Nebraska's future leaders. Tonight, we are honored to recognize 3 outstanding Nebraska high school seniors who exemplify academic excellence, leadership, and a dedication to serving their communities. For their remarkable achievements, Currency and the Nebraska School Activities Association are proud to present the prestigious Believer and Achiever Awards. This evening's first honoree is Hugh Lo Wyan of Omaha Central High School. Hugh is a 4.0 GPA student who participates in cross-country, music, and track. An honor roll student, Hugh serves his school as a senior class officer and as a leader in his school band, choir, and musical. He is member of the National Honor Society and the 30-plus ACT Club. Hugh is also involved in the Boy Scouts, his church youth group, and volunteers as a lifeguard and at his local elementary school. Ladies and gentlemen, Hugh Lo Wyan. Next is Allison Vavracek of Schuyler Central High School. Allison participates in basketball and volleyball while maintaining a 3.9 GPA. She was an academic all-state recipient in both basketball and volleyball during the 2023-24 school year. At Schuyler, Allison is an honor roll student involved in the National Honor Society, FFA, Student Council, and a class officer. Allison also participates in the community garden and church youth group, while also volunteering as a youth basketball coach. Ladies and gentlemen, Allison Vavracek. Our final recipient is Jolie Dix of Plattsmouth High School. Jolie maintains a 3.87 GPA while participating in basketball, cross country, journalism, and track and field. Jolie is a two-time NSCS Multi-Activity Student Award recipient and NCPA Academic All-State in both cross-country and basketball. She serves in leadership positions on the National Honor Society, Student Council, and yearbook staff. Jolie stays active in her community through FCA, youth group, and her church choir. Ladies and gentlemen, Jolie Dix. And now, let's give one more round of applause to the 2024-2025 Currency Believers and Achievers, the future leaders of Nebraska.
And congratulations to these three believers and achievers for their outstanding accomplishments in the classroom, on the field, and in their community. 21-6 at half. We'll be back here in Lincoln.
Life is full of milestones. Let Wayne State's graduate programs be your next big moment. Whether you work in education, criminal justice, business, public relations, human resources, information technology, or sports and recreation, our programs provide pathways to the next level in your career. Flexible and online, a Wayne State graduate degree helps you write that next big chapter in your life without having to put your life on hold.
Live sports and documentaries are part of the valued services from Nebraska Public Media. Fans of high school and college sports have a great way to ensure these programs will continue. Join the Nebraska Public Media Sports Partners Club. This is your home for Husker Volleyball, Big Red Wrap-Up, and high school championships. Log on to nebraskapublicmedia.org/sportspartners and explore the benefits of joining. With your support, sports action will stay right here all year long. And thank you.
More than 80 communities across the state count on Nebraska Public Power District to power their every day. And like a dependable neighbor, we work tirelessly to make our communities a better place to live. From preparing them for economic growth, to partnering in local events, to educating tomorrow's workforce, we are charged with bringing the best of public power to our communities and energizing their tomorrows. NPPD, powering our state, empowering our communities.
Have you ever driven past these fields without knowing the story they hold? Grown with care and harvested with precision, Nebraska soybeans are where technology meets tradition. Today, soybeans are key ingredients in our food, our transportation, and products around our homes. And tomorrow, the possibilities are endless. So, the next time you pass these fields, remember the power packed into every pod.
Did you know that the #1 reason officials quit is because of verbal abuse from parents and fans? We are losing officials, and we need everyone to respect the ref.
Judges help students to find their voice and become lifelong supporters of the arts. Without these individuals, NSAA activities would not be possible.
I cannot participate in the activities that I love without these officials and judges. So please, let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and let the judges judge.
I'm Kay McKenzie from Beatrice, and I watch, listen, and support Nebraska Public Media. I'm a history buff, so I never miss Finding Your Roots with Henry Louis Gates Jr. and Antiques Roadshow. They're a great way to learn about history and cultures from around the world. You never know what you might learn at a program. So join me and become a member at nebraskapublicmedia.org, and thank you.
Back here at Memorial Stadium, our halftime score, Skutt on top 21-6 over Bennington in a battle of 1 versus 3. Take a look at some highlights. First, we'll start with the Badgers highlights. They've been fairly, we use this word a few times today, but methodical.
Yeah, it feels like, especially when you look at it statistically, that they should have earned better than 6 points. They just haven't been able to close out drives.
Yeah, they've had a couple of opportunities, including that first drive where they were all the way down inside the 20, went forward on 4th, and were turned away. This, their lone touchdown, taken in by Lauritsen. And Skutt has been big strike. And they've also turned him over a few times, too. Great.
Yeah, look like similar coverages that we'll see on these interceptions. Inside leverage. And how about this heave-ho?
Christensen on the interception. Christensen on the touchdown. Another interception. That one.
I think Liebentritt may be the next up-and-coming like star for Omaha Skutt.
And here is the completion brother to brother, the Van Dykes, and then punched in there. And another pick, second pick for Christensen. He has 2 picks and that big completion and that grab right there. Boy, he has been active.
Yeah, just dropping it in the bucket.
Yeah. And Van Dyke with the score. That's where we're at now, 21-6. Here are the numbers. Total yards in favor of the Badgers. Possession of time in favor of the Badgers. Scoreboard in favor of Skutt.
Skutt has 10 carries for 10 yards. Bennington has 30 for 151. I mean, this is the great equalizer. I mean, Skutt's 2 for 2 in the red zone, and Bennington is 1 of 3, and Skutt is +3 in the takeaway category.
Yep. Well, if you've been watching these state championships over the last couple of days, you might have seen this, but we'll show you one more time. Here are the 6-man state championship highlights. It was a battle between SEM and Stewart, and here is the touchdown for SEM, 16-zip in the first quarter, 27-yarder there by Jones, and then the Schmaderer 9-yard touchdown made it 16-8. And watch this, hook and lateral and touchdown for Stewart. 14 yards, and the touchdown SEM, though, would answer. The 1-yard touchdown made it 32-30. We head to the fourth quarter. The lead for SEM, the interception here by Mustin. And then Rom with the winning touchdown for Stewart. And Stewart wins its first ever football championship and its first ever boys state championship in any sport. And SEM, Sumner Eddyville Miller, loses for the first time in 24 games, breaking their 23-game winning streak. We're at halftime in Class B, Skutt, Bennington. Second half coming your way.
It's thanks to you that we're where we are today. We're proud to watch these communities grow because they're our communities too. Our neighbors, our friends. It's where we live. These are all our hometowns. And no matter what, the people who will continue to serve your needs with the hometown support you know and trust are just down the street. Cornerstone Bank, growing together.
Finding your story starts at a place where possibilities align with potential. Chadron State College, where adventures lead to accomplishments, where opportunities connect to engagement. With a wide range of undergraduate and graduate programs, plus thousands of friends, CSC has everything you need to find your story. To get started and schedule your visit, csc.edu.
Coverage of the 2024 NSAA High School Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation Energy. A big thank you to all our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support.
Back here at Memorial Stadium, teams back out onto the field after halftime. We'll see if the Badgers figured something out in that halftime locker room. They're down 21-6 at the break.
Tell you, Coach Linhart's confidence is unwavering. I mean, he just speaks it into existence, matter of fact.
Well, you know, Nebraska Public Media has been covering these high school championships and other high school championships in all sports for decades. And now you have an opportunity to see some of the best games again on a new feature we call Nebraska High School Classics. Each one of these classic games that we feature has condensed gameplay. There's new retrospective interviews with some of the individuals involved in those championship matchups, and you can find them on nebraskapublicmedia.org or the Nebraska Public Media YouTube channel. Go out, check them out. How many new ones do we have? 6, Gavin? Is that? We have 6 new high school classics. We'll have new content coming out next year as well, and we're going to continue to look back into our archives for some of the classic moments and kind of relive those for you on our social media channel. It should be a blast to watch those. Be a lot of fun. This year we featured that state championship from Westside on the Tristan Alvano field goal, his 5th field goal of the game, in which Westside won a state title.
Was there some cool call? I'm not familiar. Like, did you do something neat? Like,
didn't. In fact,
Alvano.
What the? Wins it for Westside. Yeah, something. I don't know.
Is that what it was?
I don't remember.
Was it all a blur?
It's kind of a blur.
Me too. I have very short-term memory.
You're right. Hey, it was a
I
pretty
can't remember what happened yesterday.
Well, hey, let me tell you what happened a couple of days here.
Oh, okay.
The Huskers won against Wisconsin. Big Red wrap-up coming up.
The sentiment is good.
Yeah, Michael Severe, former Husker Jay Moore, some special guests. I don't think Damon's been invited this week.
Nope, not until next week.
But that'll be out on Wednesday. Let's go down to the field to Sean.
Guys, with Omaha Skutt head coach Matt Turman, coach, you really have to like where your team is at, the way you attacked Bennington there in the first half.
Yeah, they caught us off guard a little bit with their pressure. You know, they got to Dillon pretty early. But our linemen started picking up some of those blitzes, and we got a little bit more time. And I think they knew we had to throw it, and so they brought a little more pressure than we were ready for.
They're a team that you probably think has one more charge in them. How do you stop that charge here in the second half?
Well, that's a good question. We told them that they're the champions, and you got to knock out the champions. And we were up in the first game 21 to nothing, and they ended up taking the lead at one point 30-21. So we told them we know what they can do. We just got to make sure that we don't take our foot off the gas pedal.
All right, Coach, good luck in the second half.
Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it. We're going to take a timeout before second half action begins. Come on back here to Memorial Stadium, our final half of football in the 2024 season.
As the executive producer of our sports programming, it's really a thrill to be able to produce the high level of sports content that we get to do here at Nebraska Public Media. Being able to be out across the state and representing folks from Lincoln and Omaha to Scottsbluff and Chadron and showcase some of the great athletes that we have within Nebraska is really a thrill for me. And I know that it's a thrill for all of the other producers and crew members who work on all of these shows. Takes a lot of work, but at the end of the day, that final product of being able to air these games and know that people are enjoying them, that's just a thrill, and I am so glad that we're able to do that. I think it's important for people to donate for Nebraska Public Media to continue to deliver the same high quality content that we have. To be able to donate to Nebraska Public Media allows us to continue producing the same high level quality content that you've come to expect from us and that we hope to continue to provide for years to come.
If you're hungry, go find number 78 because apparently he is serving pancakes 24/7.
Not a big pancake guy.
Oh, really? French toast.
Yeah, I'm kind of meat and eggs.
Not a
I love breakfast. I can eat breakfast.
So you're like the all-American breakfast.
Yeah.
3 over medium?
Well, I'll eat them anyway. I just don't like my yolk done.
Gotcha. So it's got to be a little bit.
I like
whites.
Yolk.
What if the whites? Can they be runny?
No, that's not my thing.
I'm with you there. I cannot do runny whites.
I don't know how people do that.
Oh, I don't either.
That's mildly.
Yeah. White's got to be done.
Think she eats eggs? Little cutie pie?
Absolutely. Yeah. I love my breakfast too. Oh, hey, there's a football game going on. 245 at Bennington, 181.
And you have to try really hard to have 245 yards of total offense and only 6 points.
Yeah, and be behind by 2 touchdowns, right? And control the clock and lead in
the 3 turnovers. And a very opportunistic Skutt defense.
Yep. All right, so ready to go here. Final 24 minutes of football in 2024. Schumann kicks it deep. It's going to be taken at the 3-yard line. Slips 1 tackle on the return by Christensen. He's had a good game so far.
Yes, he has. Been everywhere. Well, you see Bennington going after the football, too. Ball security will be crucial.
Skutt has it to begin second half play. They have the ball.
What do you think Bennington?
15-point lead.
What do you think Bennington does with pressure? Think they dial it up again?
I think so, yeah. I mean, that was when they dialed up the pressure, they were causing problems.
They you gotta lock it up on the back end.
Yep.
And just 10 yards rushing here so far, and it hasn't hurt him.
Van Dyke under center. They'll go up top right away. Quick hitter. And the completion to his brother, Luke Van Dyke.
I think that one was for the drumstick at Thanksgiving.
the drumstick or the wishbone?
Well, do people still do the wishbone thing?
Oh, we do. Oh, you dry it out? Oh, you pull it? I mean,
I think that has something to do with your generation.
No, come on.
Yeah, 50s.
Run carried up the middle. That's a first down. On second down, gain of 7. Good carry. Good strong carry there by Gage Gunther.
Now, not only did he take his dad's number, he took his build, too. Used to call him Barney Rubble.
Look at that. He's ready to go. A little nod of the head. Let's go.
Yeah, he's a tough kid.
They are ready.
Again, I know we've said this before. Another wrestler. And he's a baseball player, too. Three by one here. They're going empty.
Looks for the screen. Little bubble screen. Good grab and run by Joe Kaliga. Kaliga, good yardage.
You have to be a wide receiver to run those tunnel screens. It's not afraid to get in the tunnel. Look at this. I mean, you are coming into traffic.
Quick recovery there by Jack Jansen from behind the play to make the tackle.
Heck of a player. And it's like a run play for Skutt, too, right? You're 2nd and 5.
Rolls to his left and just overthrows Kaliga. A little out and up move for Kaliga. He just wanted a little more air under it.
Yeah. Just give me a chance. Ran a little natural rub route. He's got the wheel. You see Bennington has tightened up their coverage, too. They're going to try to force the issue here.
That guy's going to be key to it. Jack Jensen, over 100 tackles on the season, 4 interceptions, and he is everywhere.
As a defensive lineman.
Yeah.
Should be up for player of the year defensively. He's outstanding.
3rd down and 5 from the gun. Fake the handoff, rolls to his right, looks downfield, floats it out there, coming back for it and making the grab. Kaliga with the catch.
It's the back shoulder. Yeah. First man in the air wins the roar. I mean, that's good coverage.
Gavin Olsen was right there.
Well, he's been there all night. I mean,
yes,
it's just It's just a big boy matchup. This is two really good players going at it, just like the first time they played.
27-yard gain, all the way down to the 31.
Coach Turman has to just be thankful that Van Dyke is short on confidence.
Right. Flag thrown in the middle. See if maybe that's a hold typically.
Now, if it is, it would be only their first penalty of the night.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
I tell you, no tells, LP.
Only 3 total penalties here in the game.
Yeah, it's been, I mean, they're just well coached, both teams.
Yep.
Good crew, too.
Personal foul, shot block. Offense, number 72, 15 yards from the previous spot. Replay, first down.
Well, that'll put him behind the down and distance. And there it is right there, engaged up top and down below.
Yeah, that's where those are tough.
Yep.
Fortunate to get out of there healthy, too. Nothing says quality offensive line play like the bionic arm brace. You could be Oscar and put me back together again. So breaking my heart into pieces.
Slips out of one, tries to slip out of the other, gets rid of it.
That would just be maddening, right? He's going to hold the ball as long as possible to make a play. He's going to take some shots. You just have to be relentless with the pass rush.
Foul for intentional grounding. The quarterback was outside of the free blocking zone, and the ball reached the line of scrimmage. Incomplete pass, second down.
Great explanation.
It is, and it's a way to take control of the game.
Absolutely.
Alleviates all confusion, the murmuring.
When you said earlier tonight, maybe even the first quarter, you talked about what a great job Van Dyke did getting rid of the ball late. We've seen that multiple. You see it all the time.
Yeah, it does. It's just, you know, again, if you're on the defense, it's really, really frustrating, but it's what he does.
Pump fake, has some moves he wants to run. Instead, he throws across his body. Incomplete.
Now, that would be one thing I would do a little more if I were him, because he is a very good athlete. He does have good escapability. But a lot of times when he scrambles, it's to throw and not to run. He had a lot of real estate there.
Yeah, the two defenders in front of him were crossing with the receiver. I think he had even more room than you think. Yeah, look at that.
And now it's a big stop potentially here for Bennington to get this defense off the field and start to chip away. 3rd and 25. Aren't a lot of plays in the playbook for this. You see Bennington in 2-man here.
Out of the gun, Van Dyke, a lot of pressure. They're going to run the screen inside to Kaliga. Kaliga slips one tackle, spins in a gain of 10 yards, or maybe 11. Was there a fumble on the play? They're unpiling it. The ball come loose. And it's going to be 4th down.
Just calmly holding up the 4. It's 4th and 15 maybe?
15.
From the 36. This is not ideal.
Yeah.
Quick kick, a pooch. It's too long for a field goal.
You know, 21-6. I like the quick kick here. What do you think?
Yeah, the problem is you're not going to fool anybody. So you might as well punt it. Or not.
Or go for it. Dylan Van Dyke is going to throw. Looks up top. Cross with the grab and comes up just short. About a yard shy of the 1st down on a great grab by Kaliga. And they'll turn it over on downs.
About 3 yards different than punting it in the end zone.
Yeah.
Yep. They do that in chunk plays so easily. Just a little quick look in.
Yep.
Little in cut. Bennington gets the stop they need. No points given up on the first drive. Now 8 minutes.
Timeout on the field. We'll take one as well. 21-6. Skutt has
Timeout.
the lead.
Media.
Hamilton has been providing IT solutions for businesses across the state of Nebraska for more than 3 decades. We know that Nebraska businesses are a driving force of support for the communities in which we live and work. We keep them connected and protected by delivering cybersecurity, hosted phones, and managed IT. We are grateful to be part of our Nebraska communities and to support their technology needs.
More information at hamiltonisbusiness.com.
Something dynamic about a team, a family, a community. At UNK, we thrive on collaboration, turning individual strengths into collective triumphs. Lopers are known for healing others, for big business ideas, for teaching and leading, for being the first generation and inspiring the next. At UNK, you won't just follow a path, you'll blaze new trails. While one can be strong, together, we are unstoppable. That's the power of the herd.
Back here at Memorial Stadium, east side of the stadium as we look in toward this Class B state championship between Skutt and Bennington. What do you think, DB?
I'll tell you what, 8 minutes, third quarter, plenty of time. Championship pedigree. They'll somehow find a way to make this interesting. It's what they do.
Lawrence to the outside, could not get the edge. Good play there again. Number 9 showing up a lot, Wyatt Liebentritt.
Coming out of the half in that safety spot.
Kaliga was there as well. Toss to the outside. And Lawrenson has enough for the first down.
Well, that was a heck of a tackle.
Yeah, I thought maybe he had a little more room.
I did too. Was that Van Dyke? Oh,
It was.
I
Wow.
thought he was going to turn the corner.
Yeah. Spins out of one, and here's the competitiveness you're talking about.
Yeah, you just you can't see angry, but you sure can feel it.
And when that guy taps the helmet, it means something.
Means he's probably going on about his 55th snap in the third quarter.
Good grinding of the feet there. Kept it alive, still churning. Ball is out, but pops out right into the hands of the Badgers.
That's the lightning part of the Thunder and Lightning, and lineman hustling downfield, bailed him out. Look at his patience here. Speeds through the crease. Now here it comes. They try to get after the ball. That's just Kaliga.
Hard to tell if it was
he
out or
was
not.
down.
Yeah.
And they're going to get the yardage, too. He was down.
They're going to hurry up and go quick, so nope. But
yeah, our replay guy, they don't really miss a ton. Because what is that worth? About 7 more yards? Roughly?
Yeah, I would say 7 or 8.
The ruling on the field is a fumble recovered by the offense. The previous play is under further review.
He looked like he was down.
How about Charlie Swoboda, though? Down the field. All right, look, here comes Charlie, ready to throw a couple more blocks, and then the ball.
Still got it, still got it, still got it.
Oh, it's out.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's out right there.
Well, look at this.
You don't see it. Yeah, you see it pop up late. That is tough to tell.
That wasn't my I like the angle we had. Like this one.
Okay. See, that's out. I mean, you may not see it pop straight out, but you can see it out when he's still standing.
Where?
Drops down to the side. You have a.
Are we on our porch swing?
What? All right, Myrtle.
Edith, help me out here.
All right, so let's. No, you're not going to see it here. It's the other angle. Yeah, that's. You got to hit clear. So
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
It's called a
He looks like he's on the ground.
Illustrator.
Should I give you a boom and a whap? Boom, whap. And you draw the play here, and then it's a circle, and then it's out.
Here we go. Here we go. Clear. Watch. You see it fall. See right there. See it right there. It's out. That was out right there, and he's not down.
So does it go back? Oh.
And then it just falls down, pops straight up.
Yeah.
But it was already out. I'm going to say this stands.
I'm going to say you're right.
Here we go. Let's listen.
after further review, the ruling on the field stands.
Also no
down,
confirmed,
Bennington.
but stands. So,
well, they didn't see your drawing.
But that's a good point. We should probably see if we can get the telestrator linked into the replay booth.
I don't think Mr. Marr wants to see any parts of your drawings.
My name is Simon, and I like to do drawings.
Yep. All right.
Gain of 4 on the carry by Lordson. It's just been within what, Damon, the last 4 games where Lordson has really had a bigger role in running.
They've kind of ramped up his carries as they've gotten into the playoffs, and he's kind of become the hammer.
Here's spin the other way, has some room out in front of him. Blockers are there. Lordson down the far side, cuts back inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. And Kyle Lordson with the carry.
Kind of running out of adjectives. Can you see determination? The patience here. Doesn't give you a ton to hit for a physical runner either. He's got that nice little blend.
25 yards on that carry. Goots in the backfield. Goots has it. Loses the ball. It's out. And diving on it. I think that's number 78 who kept it alive, Jack Pullman.
Well, how about the hustle? Again, signs of well-coached teams are when these guys don't give up on the plays. Is that Robinette?
I did not see who ripped it. Second down and goal. Lordson has it. He's got room. Touchdown. Lordson is in, and Bennington is on the board first here in the second half.
That was Ty Miller. As we take a look at the replay here, just off tackle. Get the puller. That's Jansen with the kick out. Lordson cuts underneath. Easy breezy. For 2, it's too easy.
Impressive 75-yard drive.
It's a heck of an answer.
Well.
Okay, so now that turns it into a 2-score game.
Yep. Boy, Sheenan's been good this year, too. 50 of 56, and he's missed both of his extra point tries and his field goal attempt. There is Lordson.
See, when guys sit like that on the bench and they breathe heavy, I feel better about myself.
Because you're that way up the stairs, or what?
Yeah, rough. I mean, basically. But you just watch him play. Almost no plays off.
Yeah.
He just keeps coming.
Supreme condition.
Yeah. There's a couple of these guys, just Iron Man, Christensen, Kaliga. You know, Van Dyke.
Yep.
I still want to know who was born first. I was going to find out last week, and it got away from me.
Nate Christensen is deep. Schumann will kick it away. Good kick by Schumann into the end zone. Plenty of time here.
Oh, for sure.
5:48 to go here in the third. 2-score game. Van Dyke. Catch by Christensen. No, that's Kaliga. 2 and 3.
Well, to get you some more lemonade so you can get off the porch. Yeah. I see you picked fashion over functional with those blue rims you were wearing.
No, these work just fine.
Do they?
All right, I'm going back to the binoculars. Goes up top. Kaliga fights for it, and he's got it. Flag on the play. Kaliga still on his feet. Oh, tripped up. Aiden Smith just got the shoe top. We'll see what the call is. Is it offensive or defensive pass interference? There was a battle by both of them going on.
Pass interference. Defense.
I've seen him make just about every kind of catch this year.
Result of play.
Did you see how he motioned upward on the last ball? That all he wants is a chance.
Yep. Let me go get it, right? Oh, yeah, that was definitely defensive pass interference.
Just the concentration.
And good on Aiden Smith for staying with it, too.
Yeah, Aiden Smith just hustling, right?
Yeah.
Again, just a sign of being well coached. Never giving up on the play.
42-yard completion. Not as much pressure. Up top. Tipped around. Oh, nearly intercepted.
Yeah, and those matter, too. You just don't want to give multiple opportunities. We gave up about 6 of those in the summer. Little double move. They fake the tunnel screen, and they get vertical on you.
Oh, Nick Deo had a chance. Here's another look.
How many good plays have we seen today on balls in the air? I used to think high pointing a ball was difficult until today. I was today years old when I realized the free world could do it.
Well, you know, it's like any skill. It's once you see somebody do it, then people duplicate and begin to work on it, and it becomes not as difficult.
Well, everything's high pointed for you, isn't it?
Everything. Yeah. Coffee cups on the top shelf.
Anything above 5'4".
Well, no, it's not. Come on. 5'4".
6, sorry.
I think with my wingspan, I can easily touch 6 foot.
Yeah, I don't know.
3rd down. Van Dyke will roll to his right, has some room out there, looks downfield, he's under pressure, comes back the other way. Now, still on his feet. Incomplete, but how about Van Dyke staying alive?
It takes a good shot from measure. When I say the last second he holds the ball, it is the last second as it brings up a 4th and 8. I mean, that play burned 11 seconds. A little more than that.
And a lot of gas off of those defensive linemen as well.
Yeah, 4th and 8. Got to find number 3. They got 2 doubled.
Yeah, he's looking that way. Tucks it up. Spun down. Oh, stays on his feet. Ball pops loose right into the hands of the Badgers. Boy, he stayed on his feet, got the 1st down. He's hit into the air. Aiden Smith recovers, and Bennington back in business.
Constantly hustling. Plays are never over with this Badger bunch. You know what they say about rabid Badgers?
Yes. I mean, I don't know, but I'm assuming.
What the hustle here by Van Dyke, and then the lower, and guess who?
Yeah. Lauritsen with the helmet right on the ball.
Been a many a guy that have felt like that en route to being tech-fouled.
2nd time we've seen Aiden Smith not give up on a play and have positive results. His hustle to chase down Kaliga kept that drive in play.
Now, who keeps their composure the best? That's where we're at right here. Skutt has seen this before, and Bennington has done it before.
That's going nowhere on the carry.
Well, these D-lines are starting to settle in.
Utes is shut down, brings up 3rd down and 4.
You get the sense this is 2-down territory already. He's gone for it before.
Pitches outside, has the corner. Lauritsen got the 1st down. And more out near midfield to the 40, 9-yard line of the carry by Kyler Lauritsen.
Boy, he and Van Dyke, they just... Now, I asked about holiday cards earlier. Will Van Dyke and Lauritsen exchange cards?
Cam Linhart said we have to find a way to run the ball against this Skutt defense, and I'd say pretty good job being done right now in the second half.
Yeah, 41 for 240. Pretty good.
Yep.
And that wears on you. It's just body blows accumulating. 41 for 247.
Gain of 6 on first down. The keep slips through one tackle, another first down. That's down to the 35, and these holes suddenly started to get bigger.
And how about Hill's composure? Not a ton of emotion. Had a couple of drops. They just keep playing. A lot like their coach's demeanor.
Block out in front of Lauritsen. Hits the hole hard, and another gain of 9 or 10. They'll say 9 yards, second down and 1. Coming in chunks now, Damon.
Yes, they are. Going to put him over the 260 mark rushing.
Kicked outside, has some room, near side. Lauritsen, touchdown! Kyler Lauritsen.
All of a sudden, the deuce is loose, and it starts with his vision. He presses the play side, just bends it back and sees the crease. That's not where this play is supposed to hit. Just a good instinctive runner. Where you been all year, Deuce?
26 yards on the touchdown carry, 145 rushing in the game now for Lauritsen, and they're going to go for 2. You saw Lauritsen catching his breath. They'll give it to him, and he's in for 2. 1-point game.
He might have been good from 22. Their coach, he talked it.
You said, yeah. His comment going into the half to Sean Callahan, and quote, "We're not one bit worried." Let's go down to Sean on the field.
Guys, Kyler Lauritsen here. You know, what's interesting is a year ago, he didn't play a single snap of running back. In fact, he didn't start getting the carries until about the quarterfinals. And obviously in the semifinals, Damon noted he had over 20. They just made a decision in this playoff run that they needed his physicality, his edge. And you're seeing him now take over this football game with what he's done here in this quarter.
And
he's had an impact.
Yeah, for a guy that has as many tackles as he does that can have fresh legs, Lauritsen actually has fresh legs. Look at his package. He's just relentless.
Huh. Kick it deep and take it at the 1-yard line. Here comes Christensen. Spins away and falls shy of the 20. And back out comes Lauritsen to play defense.
Yeah, right now, if I'm Skutt, I think players and not plays. Who needs a touch to kind of settle this down?
Koliga?
Yeah, you got to think 2 or 3.
There's Christensen.
Oh, I finally got confirmation, I think.
Oh, good to hear.
That Luke was born first.
Rolls to his right, Van Dyke. Throws it over the middle. Try to find Christensen. Tipped away and intercepted. Tipped and right into the hands of Schumann. Big play for Bennington.
Yeah, how about the perseverance of Gavin Olsen? He's been picked on all night. It's been a dogfight. He doesn't just knock it down. He bats the ball up in the air And at least real time, it looked intentional. If it was hockey, he'd have an assist. Watch this play. Oh, that is fantastic.
Wow. Olsen with the set.
I mean, look at this. I mean, how many balls are we going to see played in the air today?
Wow. And Schumann with the pick. Backed up inside, nothing there. Luke Van Dyke was there with the first hit.
Hasenstaub getting back involved. He's been quiet for a guy that was everywhere early.
Second down and 8. Same play they ran on the touchdown moments ago, or near touchdown.
Oh, this has turned out to be a heck of a game, isn't it? Crowds are back into it, and the intensity's wrapped up every play. And now we get a 3rd and 7 as we head into the 4th quarter.
That will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. And we head to the final 12, 21-20. Class B state championship on the line.
The third
yes, they're looking for 4 in a row. Skutt trying to break the streak. Bennington owned the 3rd.
Sudden cardiac arrest is the #1 cause of death in students involved in activities. 7,000 adolescents lose their life annually due to sudden cardiac arrest.
If defibrillation through an AED is administered within the first 3 minutes, survival rates increase to 74%. If an AED is used within the first minute, the survival rate rises to 90%.
For every minute that passes without defibrillation, survival rates decrease by 7 to 10%. Are you and your school prepared?
Live streaming for the NSAA championships are also available at the Nebraska Public Media website and on the free Nebraska Public Media app.
This is Nebraska Public Media.
We got a game, 21-20 as we head to the 4th quarter. Skutt clinging to a 1-point lead. Look at the total yards. Bennington now at 395.
You just didn't, you figured law of averages had to kick in. For as well as they had ran the football, to have so few points just didn't make a lot of sense. And now that they found a way to take care of the football.
Pitched outside. Here's Lawrenson again. He's got room near sideline. Lawrenson, touchdown! Kyler Lawrenson! And Bennington has come from behind to take the lead.
Apparently short side sprint option works for everyone.
34 yards, and he is up over 170 in the game.
How about the play call? Let's start there. Sprint option to the boundary. You went on the perimeter. And he does his best Dick Grayson, just tight roping down the sidelines.
Stopped short on the 2-point try. So it's a 5-point game. 26-21.
Well, they've just been kind of chasing points all night.
Yeah.
Now watch this. And the key for is Houston Hill getting to the hip of the defender. right? He didn't pitch it too soon, so Gunther couldn't come off. Well, he ran that like a seasoned pro. It won't show up in the stats, but that's a good job of ball handling by Houston Hill.
Wow. 20 unanswered points for Bennington.
We talk about this a lot. There's something about elite level fitness that kind of steals the souls of your opponents, right? They see you never tired. You don't ever have your hands on your knees. It wears on you emotionally. It's like, oh, not this guy again. Or you're used to hearing that when you tell me bad jokes, but how about this? We talked about Thunder and Lightning with that original duo nickname. Thank you. Is that a law firm?
Yeah, yeah.
Lordson and Goose?
Sounds like it.
You know what they would practice?
Oh, here we go.
Nah, I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, you gotta finish it. You can't start and not finish.
No, my Joe Tourette's has not kicked in.
All right.
Thank you. I see what you try to do there.
Well, what am I doing? Just baiting you?
Yes.
I'm just telling you right now, everybody's disappointed that you're not.
That's all right. They got a better game to watch. Well, that was funny.
Out of the flat. Van Dyke to Van Dyke for the completion. And Skutt now trying to answer.
Now, if in fact Josh is correct, Mr. Hopwood, and Luke is in fact older.
Yeah.
Let your older brother touch the football. Don't be selfish. He kind of steadies the ship. Good with those intermediate routes, too. You can play catch.
Nice grab. Good hands grab.
Great catch.
Nate Christensen, first down. Chains move.
Look at him get his... Oh, he went a little backwards hands. No problem.
Right.
Tuck and roll. I think I ordered that at Blue once. It's not as funny when your action is delayed, Larry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Good connection over the middle.
See, that's what I'm... So, you know, I watched the last couple of games, and they have a tendency to do this when it gets a little hectic. You know, you never want to share with your brother until you have to.
And then all of a sudden.
Yeah. Very good in these intermediate passing routes.
Back-to-back first downs. They move the chains out of the flat. There he is again, Van Dyke.
That's what you get with me, LP. Show prep.
There's got to be a certain level of trust, right? I mean,
big show prep guy.
Well, very nice on the show prep. Dude. Appreciate it.
There does, right? It's kind of your safety blanket.
Yeah. Yep. We'll say this: nobody's better on the huddle video, Damon.
Yeah.
You do your homework.
It's a little bit of a problem. So I don't have any friends.
No, that's not the only reason. Second down and 5. Slips the tackle. Rolls to his left. Great grab. That's enough for a first down. Kaliga with the catch. As Dylan Raiola has left the building.
Oh.
Kind of has that feel to it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yes, indeed.
Give. There we go. The give. And busting through. There he is, 57.
So Jansen had kind of taken the cheese a little bit, and Van Dyke was calling his own number. Watch him beat the block and make the play.
Oh, what a play.
Oh, he gives you the limp shoulder, gets flat. Big fundamentals.
Loss of 3, 2nd down and 13. He'll roll to his right, look downfield across to his brother, and that's going to be a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd down and 6. 10 minutes remain. Bennington 20 unanswered to lead at 26-21.
You know, it's almost like deja vu.
Yes, it is.
You know, they took the lead 30-21 the first time, so they went 30 unanswered.
In the middle again, 1st down. Look at those two.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah.
You know, Luke, he's kind of the surly one. A lot more mean-spirited, just no expressions. He just wants to play ball. Feed me.
I was a little early on the Van Dyke theme show song. I should have waited until now. I won't do it again, but...
Well, part of being funny is timing. I'm not sure if you...
It's a great point.
No, thank you.
I lack that.
Well, it's all in the delivery. Kind of like Van Dyke. It's all in the delivery.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say and height or something. You had a more witty comment in you. Going to the right, fires incomplete. Christensen was there, just slipped through his hands.
It was interesting. He didn't want it to get to his body. And I get it. Christensen wants to talk a little bit, but I'd leave Lordson alone. Watch this. See, he tries to snatch back with his hands.
Just slipped right through.
Pretty good coverage from the Deuce. Pressure starting to mount as now they go to that 3 front.
They bring a linebacker. Incomplete. Boy, lucky that wasn't picked. That just bounced straight up. 3rd down and 10.
See, when you get a little bit tired, your fundamentals start to go. You've seen it on some of these pass receptions now. They get back to the fundamentals. Play through the catch.
Chances he finds his brother here.
Well, if they get in a 2-by and he's in an odd, yeah, there's a good chance here.
3rd and 10. Over the middle, caught, great grab. Leo Bailey pulls it in for the 1st down, and the drive is still alive.
Let you look him off, then the quick flip. Boy, this has turned out to be a doozy.
Fantastic, man. 12th play of this drive for Skutt. They are marching. Looks downfield. Looks in cross. Tipped in the air. Incomplete.
All right, you're playing with fire here.
There was a pop right there.
Lots of cars in traffic. You better look both ways, kids.
Luke Lynn's slow to get up.
I mean, look at this.
Oh, had it.
You thread a needle at your own risk.
But he did it. I mean, that was a perfect throw.
That's a dot.
Wow. Watch this again. Well, he could fling it.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Second down, back shoulder, got it, reaches for the end zone, touchdown, Skutt has regained the lead.
Yeah, he's that guy.
Kaliga for 6.
We got deuces wild all over the place.
What a game. Back shoulder. Oh,
I mean, just Nebraska boys. Well, I shouldn't actually say it that way. That's Lordson's wrestling group with McNeely. I meant Nebraska, the state in general. I'm not playing favorites towards Kylan. Thank you. Well, I'm sure you knew that back in your old Rolodex again.
Yep.
How many guys are going for 4 state titles?
3.
Well, very good.
Yeah.
Regular Rolodex.
There's maybe 3 more who are going for 3.
One wouldn't be at Wilbur Claytonia, would they?
Off the top of my
It's
head.
off the
Illegal
top.
substitution.
Yeah.
Offense. 12 players on the field. 5-yard penalty. Play try.
Oh,
You're-
go
you're-
for two.
yeah, that's what the book says. I don't know who wrote the book, and I'm not sure if that guy's still
cost
coaching.
yourself 5 yards there. I mean, that's ouch.
Yeah, but you give yourself a little more real estate. You're not going to run the ball anyway.
Okay.
At least they weren't.
Van Dyke rolls to his left. Van Dyke's going to run it. Van Dyke dives, reaches, and it's a 2-point conversion.
Incredible.
What a dive. Dylan Van Dyke.
Sounds a lot like his golf cart days, just getting loose.
The ruling on the field is the player had possession with the ball across the goal line. 2-point try is good.
I mean, would you expect anything less? Let's take a look.
Again.
Once he's pot committed, I mean, wow.
Tough to tell right there, but here's the look right here. This should tell us. Was he still in possession when he crossed?
Oh, my Lord. Oh, I don't know.
But how do you overturn it on that angle? I mean, it's not right down the line.
Oh, I don't know. Was there a clear recovery?
It would just be a no. It would be. Oh, I didn't see that. I see what you're saying.
The ball's out. Oh, I don't know. So you're right about the angle. I would like one right down the pylon,
Yes,
but
because from behind it looks like it was really close. From in front it looks like it wasn't quite there, and I don't think there's enough here to change the call.
I feel like we're back on the porch. Would you pass me the lemonade, please?
It's so cool. Can I have an Arnold Palmer, please?
No, see, that's not an option. You're high maintenance. I said lemonade. Nobody said anything about tea.
Country time. You and your country time. Ugh. All right, so it's not overturned. Taken from the 5. Near side, he's got some room. Out past the 30. On the return by Mitch Anderson. Bennington has scored on all 3 drives of this second half. And they are trying now to make it all 4 and regain a lead. He's even so nice, he's apologizing for running into the chain gang. I'm sorry, that's my fault. I apologize.
That was my muscle. Boy,
that go wide and taken out of bounds.
Boy, Skutt's sideline's going crazy over the block by Newverth.
It'll be a loss of about 3.
It's the first time in a while that they haven't won on first down. But with their way to generate big, well, there we see the little grab.
Yep. Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. That was a sustained hold. They're going to go up top. Tipped away. Nice job defensively by Kaliga.
Got a little swag to him, doesn't he?
Yes, he does.
Don't let the peroxide fool you. Wait, is that what the kids use? No,
yeah,
when you dye your hair, is that what you use?
3rd down and 13. Flipped over the middle. What a grab by the tight end. Then loses it. Ball is loose. Was it a catch? If it was a catch, it is Skutt's ball.
That's my X factor. They're going to rule that a catch, I think, LP.
And it was a catch, a turnover, and Skutt recovers.
Now, he did make a football move, but was it secure?
Was a completed catch, a fumble by the offense, recovered by the defense. First down, Skutt Catholic.
They'll take a quick look at this. Might be a quick look, but they'll take a look. Made the grab. Let's see. I don't know.
Oh, he didn't put it away, but he did try to get vertical.
It is so
I
quick.
don't think I can call that a catch.
I would agree.
How about him go get it?
It was loose.
I mean, does he have to secure it?
I think your high school rules are a little
Ruling
different.
on the field of a fumble recovered by the defense is under further review.
I guess I would defer to a high school coach. If we had one here, we could maybe figure that out. I apologize for that one. That was a little below.
When you're 5'4", you don't have a ton of options.
It's true. Those are the only blows I can throw. I don't know how they're going to call this.
So we got to get back into the semantics, right? Indisputable. It was called a catch.
Yeah.
Big Newvorth guy too. Look at him. See him go get this. See, I think they're going to call that a football move.
The turn?
Yeah.
Because there wasn't a step. It was a turn. Like, caught it, ball behind him. He turned, and as he's turning, it gets knocked loose. And
well, our replay guys have had their hands full.
Yeah, and I'm not even going to pretend to take a guess.
Yeah, because I didn't think the two-point conversion was good, and that seemed to happen quick.
Yeah.
Now, was that ball any more secure than he was over the goal line for the two-point conversion? I don't think so.
So you're thinking football move, and it's a turnover?
Yeah, I think it's going to stand.
All right, I'm going to agree with you on this one. Let's see what the call is. Here it comes.
After further review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. First down, Skutt Crawford.
So not just stands, but it is confirmed. They saw it as a catch.
So I guess, technically, I'm guessing if I wanted to run after the catch, I don't have to tuck it. I could just run with it.
Right.
I could go Walter Payton.
Well, that is a big play. 7:39 remaining. Fourth turnover of the game for Bennington. 2 turnovers on Skutt. Van Dyke, inside screen, Kaliga. Gain of 5 on first down. Good yardage.
I can't believe the ebbs and flows in this game. Skutt was up double digits, and I couldn't figure out how. Then Bennington runs him down from behind by not throwing the ball, and now here comes Skutt with a chance to go up 2 scores. I don't know. To me, that seemed like that should have been a Lordson drive.
Van Dyke. Kaliga with the grab.
Yeah, they're on that philosophy. You think players, not plays.
First down. Boy, just a bullet. Nice dart out there to Kaliga on the grab.
It may not show up, but Gavin Olsen is a competitor. I mean, he is out here playing. It's a heck of a matchup, and he's going mano-a-mano.
Van Dyke goes under center. Gunther behind him. Give is to Gage Gunther. Gunther, gain of 3 on first down.
Oh, ran a little quick there.
Both teams still with all 3 timeouts remaining. As we tick near the 6-minute mark in the game.
Incredible.
And what has been our best game here in these 2 days of state championships.
Well, I kind of thought the same thing with 10 minutes to go in the 4th last night.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So hang on.
Good point. Look at the pressure. Here comes Jansen again. Gets away. He'll keep it, far sideline, and gets out of bounds.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, just playmakers making plays all over the place.
2 more yards brings up 3rd down and 5. Wow. Big couple of plays coming up because you have to believe that with the lead down here this deep, Skutt will make it 4 down territory.
Yeah, absolutely. So right now you're already thinking 2 to make 5.
Right. Gunther again right behind Van Dyke. Van Dyke back to throw. Pump fakes, then the throw, back shoulder incomplete.
Well, that is a really good job of coverage. Officials letting him play. Deo is having none of it.
Leo Bailey, the intended receiver.
You know, I thought he was a little dinged on the tackle from Van Dyke earlier. They tried to get him on an out and up.
Would have been incomplete. I think he stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, let him play.
Yep.
Easy for me to say, right? Can't wait for Seth to watch this on the playback.
4th down and 5. There hasn't been a bigger play in this game than this one right here. Van Dyke under a ton of pressure. Van Dyke gets away, but not twice. 2 flags come in late. And Van Dyke is saying there was a face mask. Is that going to be one? And do we have offsetting penalties?
I tell you what, watching this replay.
Oh, there is the face mask.
That gives me a little bit of the willies. Not going to kid you.
Boy, it looked like the first flag, it looked like came in on a hold.
Yeah, maybe at the top of the screen.
Yep. So do we have offsetting? Let's see.
Personal foul, face mask, defense, number 27. Half the distance to the goal from the previous spot. Results, 1st down.
Wow. Oh, that is a kick to the gut if you're a Badger fan.
Let's take a look at what happened at the top of the screen. This is, oh, that's where you thought you saw the hold. Huh?
I thought I did, but no, yeah. It wasn't.
I tell you, Jansen is the real deal.
No doubt. He's been all over the place. But they had him drop for a loss. They brought the house, and now 1st down from the 13. Van Dyke throws it away.
And here they come with the pressure now, too. Anytime their back is against that shadow, that goal line, they are bringing pressure, and Van Dyke takes another shot. He will rest easy tonight.
Slow to get up. That's just it. Hudson Foreman with the pressure. You got to be who you are, but no clock time running just because the way they run their offense. Timeout now called. And I mean, they are who they are.
Right.
Dead ball.
And you have to be who you are, but
offense. Number 12.
It plays against them in this situation because they're not running clock. And then you have the delay of game penalty. That'll back them up 5 yards.
So Coach Turman, Seth that is thinking literally 3 downs to make 15 yards. You don't have to get it all now.
Yeah.
Field goal still keeps it a 1-score game. I don't even think that's in the cards.
Under pressure, and he's going to sacked. One of the few times tonight they've gotten home.
Well, you have to corral him, and I mean, he's ran for his life all night. That time they finally put the triangle on him. See, you get the 3-prong attack. You just don't let him out of the back gate. He's a handful.
27, 67, 57. All converge. Jensen all good, and Fleshman right at Van Dyke. 3rd down and 22.
Ooh, those wide 9s coming off the edge.
And pressure again. They're going to throw it up there in the end zone. Picked off. Is he going to bring it out? He does. And back to about the 3-yard line. But the net result is the turnover, which is what Bennington needed. Probably thought he had a little more room there along the sideline, and that's why he brought it out on the interception by Nick Deo.
Yeah, Deo comes, and he should have stayed home.
You see Lauritsen trying to tell him. Stay, stay, stay.
Yeah. He's a day, he's a day, he's a day.
It's the third time we've had singing on the broadcast.
Well, I'm good. Just ask me.
Kicked it outside. Hey, got some room here. Boy, no flag thrown. You can hear the crowd yelling for it.
Boy,
this entire side of the field.
It was almost like Lauritsen is at like, hey, are you going to blow this or should I still keep going? Like, what's he looking for here?
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, he's incredible.
All right. Steps up inside. Gain of 5 on first down. Timeout is taken by Bennington. 3:56 to go. First timeout taken by Bennington.
Timeout.
And the Badgers
Bennington,
looking for
their
a
first
game-winning
Timeout.
drive here in the 4th. If you would like a copy of this state championship game, all you have to do is call us at 800-868-1868. $19.95 plus shipping and handling, or you can log on to our website at nebraskapublicmedia.org/sports.
I like how you've done this for so long with your 37th year that you just kind of say, you just add in the shipping and handling. You don't even have to read it. That's pretty good, because I'm always afraid of your Ron Burgundy moments, which is like,
just read it?
Yeah. Waiting for San Diego or something like that. Your restraint is so good.
I appreciate that. That's so nice of you to say. You have been more than kind all night, and I can't tell you what a pleasure it is to continue to work with you every year on these state high school broadcasts. I hope you continue to get invited back. This is great. 3:56 remaining. On the option near side. Lauritsen has it. Lauritsen out to the 30. That's enough for a first down, and the drive continues.
Do you think Bennington watched USC, or is this in the repertoire? Because I haven't really seen this a ton from them. Granted, I only went back 4 games, but this boundary sprint option has really put Skutt in conflict.
A few times, yep. Yep. Lauritsen's still in there. Lauritsen will get the carry, and boy, he has been a workhorse. Look at him grind it out. 7 more yards. Second down and 3. And Lauritsen just continues to rack up the yardage. He's over 210 yards in the game, 213 to be exact, and 4 touchdowns. He has a long of 34. It's got to be his high yardage game of the year, doesn't it? Has a man out there, just overthrows his intended receiver. So nearly connected with Cooper Johnson, his leading receiver. 665 yards on the season for Cooper.
Boy, Hill set that up nicely. That was all his ball action and kind of looking him off. Game of inches.
And 3. Give to Lauritsen. He'll cut it back up, and Lauritsen has a first down.
I think he only plays football to feel what it's like to be on his back. You know?
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying.
Just to make sure, you know.
Yeah,
I don't think that's outside of sleeping, and he may not even be a back sleeper.
Yeah. Looks downfield. Was looking for his tight end, Newverth, and overthrows him.
Yeah, I thought they may go to him on this drive. Could really put Van Dyke in some conflict. He's got good height. He's kind of been a backbreaker for them, too. You forget about him for a while, and then all of a sudden he makes a huge catch.
Not much there. 3rd down and 8.
Well, that was Van Dyke. Officially in the heavyweight fight in championship rounds. Just started the 12th.
Has a man out of the flat. Hits him. Oh, jumps over. Look at Lawrenson on the play.
I'm going home.
Wow. 1st down. Kyler.
I'll see you next year.
Wow.
I mean, knock it off. Let's cut it out. I mean,
yeah, that was crazy. What a play.
Well, they can jump. Look at this.
Ooh.
Whoop. I mean, clean.
Oh, geez.
Personal foul. Hurdling. Offense.
Oh,
number 2.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Replay. 3rd down.
Our crack statistician.
Let's go down.
Wow.
Sean, you got it.
Guys, I was standing right by Matt Turman, and he immediately jumped up and pointed at it, and he said, that's a flag, that's hurdling. So he knew exactly the rule book, knew you could not do that. So unfortunately, one of the best plays we've seen all week here in Lincoln gets negated, and the Skutt coaching staff knew right away it was going to get called.
Wow. So yes and no. I wonder how they distinguish the difference between a jump and a hurdle.
Wow. Downfield, got him wide open. Lawrenson, 1st down, still on his feet. Kyler, near side, he's got room. Look out, pulled down at the 20-yard line. What a play. How is he still standing?
There's that line in Rocky where Clubber Lang is like swinging and missing, and Kyler's probably like, well, at least I ain't breathing heavy.
46
I'm
yards.
sorry.
Oh my gosh.
First of all, how do you lose him? Right?
Oh, look at the place is going nuts. What a great shot of him running wild with his fans in the background just going crazy. 1:15 remaining in the game.
Bennington, their 2nd charge. Timeout.
Wow.
I mean,
boy, at this point, I thought he might go. Great tackle there by Kaliga.
I don't want to help. I don't want to pigeonhole you with the DJ Khaled reference, but where did he come from?
Blessed.
Boy, you are something else.
First down and 10 from the 20. The give inside. Lawrenson leans forward. A gain of 3. And the clock ticks at 1:05.
All right, so my old official buddy, the difference between the hurdle and the jump is I knew you could jump, but both feet have to hit the ground at the same time.
Got it.
Which is really subjective.
Huh. Fired into the end zone, tipped away. Great defensive play by Christensen. He was blanketing Elliot Anderson, the intended receiver.
I don't think Anderson has felt well since that kick return. I mean, he's just battling. Look at this. I mean, how many times have we seen that inches?
Third down. Near side, broke the tackle. Ooh, that might be a horse collar.
I don't think he got inside.
Okay. Loss.
And credit to the officiating crew for seeing that real time. I just think he grabbed him above the 2. Well, I don't know.
No, that's, yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Inside.
Now, they're wrestling buddies. Why would he treat him like that?
Bennington.
It's Nebraska boys' finest right there.
Timeout.
I mean, I saw it from up here.
And that's without your pretty blue glasses.
Thank you. Appreciate that, yeah. Let's go down on the field to Sean.
Guys, that's one of those calls where if it happened on the Bennington sideline and the reaction erupted, I think they throw the flag, but it happens on the Skutt sideline, and there was just celebration as they tackle Lordenson for a no-gain play there. So it was definitely one of those plays where the officiating crew didn't get triggered until afterwards, but easily probably could have been called if it was on the other side of the field.
What's the call now? DB 4th and 11.
I don't know. Can 2 snap it, run it, and catch it?
Just thinking you're...
So here's the X factor. You have to find... So these are 2 guys, and they may run sort of a combo route. It'll be 87 and 3.
I mean, there's all kinds of things at play here. 31 seconds left. You're out of timeouts. You need to get the first down.
And you haven't loved your place kicking game either.
Yeah.
You've
missed a couple of extra.
Really sketch on extra points.
You got to go for it here, but then if you make it, you've got to quickly get to the line of scrimmage because 31 seconds remain. So this could be the game. 4th down and 11. Lawrence motions out. Back to throw is Hill. Hill fires toward the end zone. Coming back. Tipped up. Incomplete. And Skutt has held.
You may have to help me out here. I check my blood pressure, and I'm not even playing.
Wow.
What an incredible effort. Then the cliffhanger off the deflection. I thought Christensen may grab that. Oh.
Wow. Cooper Johnson came inside.
How good have all the single digits been tonight?
So good. One kneel down, and this could be it. And that will do it. Skutt Catholic, 29-26. What a finish. They are state champs. And they end the 3-year run of the Badgers.
I mean, what a football game. Instant classic? You know people. See if we can get this on the Nebraska Public Media YouTube channel. This might be a candidate, do you think?
Absolutely.
Well, do you even know how many games we have available?
Yeah, we have 8 now. 8 current high school classics. This might be an instant classic. Well, how about that? The
Unbelievable.
Skyhawks win it. This is a team who has been in the finals in 10 of the last 12 years.
There's some tremendous individual performances, team performance. You know, it's a shame. Something's going to get lost in this, like a Jansen play or how good Robinette was.
Yeah.
I mean, just it's a lot of good football players.
Your final 29-26. Skutt, they are the state champs in 2024.
Thanks for watching another sports broadcast that members make possible. Join the Nebraska Public Media Sports Partners Club to support all the great high school and college sports we bring to you. Explore the benefits of joining at nebraskapublicmedia.org/sportspartners. Nobody does Husker Volleyball and high school championships better than we do. Join the team and keep it going. Thank you.
In the 1990s, 33rd Street Sessions brought the state's most talented bands here to the Nebraska Public Media Studios and into your living room. From blues rock to soul, country to punk, and indie trendsetters, 33rd Street sessions showcase the exciting local music scene. Now you can use the member benefit of PBS Passport to stream selected concerts from the archive. Start your membership or find out more at nebraskapublicmedia.org/donate.
The gentle storytelling and picturesque setting of All Creatures Great and Small on Masterpiece has captivated PBS viewers. Join us as we go behind the scenes with the cast and creators of the show as we celebrate the remarkable bond between humans and animals. We'll spend time with Tricky and all his furry and feathered castmates in All Creatures Great and Small, Tricky and Friends.
Sunday night at 7 Central on Nebraska Public Media.
Coverage of the 2024 NSAA High School Football Championships on Nebraska Public Media is made possible in part by the Nebraska Soybean Board, Education Quest Foundation, Nebraska Public Power District, Nebraska Kubota Dealers, Aurora Cooperative, and Constellation Energy. A big thank you to all our sponsors who help us bring you the best high school athletes from across the state. We could not do it without your support.
State champs in 2024, the Skyhawks of Skutt Catholic. We have medals to hand out, and for that we go to Rich Broderson.
The Nebraska School Activities Association is honored to have medals and trophies for both of these outstanding teams. Presentations will be made by NSAA Executive Director Jennifer Schwartz, NSAA Board of Directors Thomas Lee from Omaha Westview, and Dr. Nick Wimhoff from Fort Calhoun. Here are the awards for runner-up Bennington High School. Head coach Cameron Linhart and your assistants, please present their silver medals. Players, please come forward as your name is called. We begin with number 1, Jace Fitzgerald. Number 2, Kyler Lordson. Number 3, Cooper Johnson. Number 4, Elliot Anderson. Number 5, Morgan Schumann. Number 7, Marshall Totten. Number 8, Lane Beaufort. Number 9, Alexander Duncan. Number 10, Ty Bufakeo. Number 11, Houston Hill. Number 13, Dalton Priest. Number 14, Braden Kloster. Number 15, Nicholas Dale. Number 16, Benjamin Bufakeo. Number 17, Aiden Smith. Number 18, Braden Moline. Number 19, Cameron Dossett. Number 20, Will Goots. Number 21, Jayton Wilkerson. Number 22, Kendricks Kusick. Number 23, Dominic Driggs. Number 24, Caden Megason. Number 26, Brendan DeLuz. Number 27, Tyson Fleshman. Number 28, Owen Vernon. Number 29, Jacob Sanger. Number 30, Baylor Dagins. Number 31, Talon Heason. Number 32, Jamison Tice. Number 33, Gavin Olson. Number 35, Colin Nemechek. Number 37, Miles Gifford. Number 39, Isaac George. Number 41, Cohen Dagins. Number 42, Baylor Ewing. Number 44, Kyler Bryant. Number 45, Cruz Nichols. Number 46, Cole Miller. Number 48, Ty Thompson. Number 49, Mason Moore. Number 51, Brett Langen. Number 52, Saul Hamas. Number 53, Keegan Restek. Number 54, Charlie Sloboda. Number 55, Owen Tell. Number 57, Jack Jansen. Number 58, Kellen Millark. Number 60, Brody Lichty. Number 64, Harrison Hinkie. Number 67, Ethan Allgood. Number 71, Marcus Hopwood. Number 72, Caden Tolby. Number 73, Jacob Strader. Number 74, Anthony Hirsch. Number 75, Jack Holman. Number 76, Joseph Christensen. Number 77, Connor Rice. Number 78, Jack Pullman. Number 80, Noah Nichols. Number 81, Jacob Russell. Number 82, Parker Douglas. Number 86, Caleb Vonholtz. Number 87, Hudson Newbirth. Number 88, Dominic Mendocino. Number 89, Aiden Moore. Number 90, Jackson Rauscher. Number 91, Hudson Foreman. Number 94, Jaron Chapatko. Number 95, Raiden Downey. And number 99, Emery Goolsby. For these outstanding athletes and their school, here is the 2024 NSAA Class B State Football Runner-Up Trophy. Congratulations, Bennington High School.
Well, after 3 consecutive state championships, the Bennington Badgers are runners-up in 2024.
That's a heck of a run.
Yep. And what a finish to this one. Badgers finished the year 11-2. Their only 2 losses to the state champs from Skutt. Let's go back to Rich Broderson.
Welcome to the champions, Omaha Skutt Catholic High School. Head coach Matt Turman and your assistants, please present the gold medals. Players, come forward as your name is called. We begin with number 0, Cole Urbanic. Number 1, Teddy Legal. Number 2, Joe Coliga. Number 3, Nate Christensen. Number 4, Gage Gunther. Number 5, Luke Van Dyke. Number 6, Trevor Franzlubers. Number 7, Leo Bailey. Number 8, George Hassenstahl. Number 9, Wyatt Liebentritt. Number 10, Austin McCarthy. Number 11, Grady Turman. Number 12, Dylan Van Dyke. Number 13, Luke Linz. Number 14, Ty Wilbur. Number 16, Easton Elam. Number 17, Colton Stuva. Number 18, Henry Chandler. Number 19, Tommy McGuire. Number 20, Carter Hutz. Number 21, Will Turnus. Number 22, Brendan Ruth. Number 23, Brooks Rubal. Number 24, Caden Allington. Number 25, Harry Denori. Number 26, Jet Sampson. Number 27, Tate Bertucci. Number 28, Riley Turnus. Number 29, Luke Skutt. Number 30, Carter Scholes. Number 31, Brody Dye. Number 32, James Calamea. Number 33, Luke Pearson. Number 34, Louis Nelson. Number 35, Braden Hohenstein. Number 36, Noah Turnus. Number 37, Stephen Smith. Number 38, Nolan Turnus. Number 39, Connor Mogensen. Number 40, Gabe Rao. Number 41, Sawyer Block. Number 42, Josh Healy. Number 43, Giovanni Costanzo. Number 44, Ryan Carr. Number 45, Jack Stolinsky. Number 48, Matt Haney. Number 52, Connor Turnus. Number 54, Braxton Miller. Number 55, Brent Grease. Number 56, Will Truffles. Number 57, Dean Dakota. Number 62, Gavin Cass. Number 63, Stephen Kyle Fitzpatrick. Number 64, Alex Eck. Number 70, John Roddy. Number 71, Grayson Wakovich. Number 72, Noah Klein. Number 73, Jack Robinette. Number 74, Jackson Litchie. Number 75, Ty Miller.
Let's go! Come on! Let's go!
Number 77, Jackson Norman. Number 78, Aiden Underwood. Number 79, Bryson Masaitis. Number 80, Mike Doble. Number 81, Lucas Heller. Number 82, Brendan Link. Number 83, Beckham Werner. And number 99, Finn O'Hara. Coach Turman, we also have a special award for you. And now presenting the championship game ball from Farmers Mutual of Nebraska is Senior Vice President of Business Strategy, Tim Schlegelmilch. And for these outstanding athletes and their school, here is the 2024 NSAA Class B State Football Championship Trophy. Congratulations, Omaha Skutt Catholic High School.
Back on top once again, Skutt Catholic, you are champions in Class B as they take down the three-time defending state champs, Bennington Badgers. Sean Callahan down on the field with Coach.
I'm with Matt Turman, the victorious Omaha Skutt coach. Coach, you knew to take out a champion, it was going to take a championship-type effort. How proud are you just with the moments that your team executed here tonight?
I don't even know what to say. You know, we talked at halftime that in the regular season game we were up 21-0, and they came back and took the lead against us. So we couldn't rest and think we accomplished something in the first half. But you know, we knew they were going to come out swinging, and they did. It's a championship program over there, so we knew we were going to get their best shot in the second half. But our kids fought back and got it done when we needed to.
Your quarterback, Dylan Van Dyke, was everywhere tonight. He was making throws, keeping plays alive. What has he meant to the success of this season?
Well, you know, it's just one of those seasons where you see we rushed for 7 yards, which has to be like a all-time low for a Skutt Catholic team. But, you know, we just did what we had to do to get a W, and Dylan's just a competitor. So he found the guys he needed to find, and you know, I'm sure he's going to be a little mad about the 2 interceptions. He hasn't thrown very many of those, but I think he'll take it.
You've had a lot of championships over your time at Skutt, but how special is this one to take out a 3-time defending champion?
I think, yeah, like you said, they're all special. I know Coach Cam over there said the same thing. It doesn't get old being here. You know, you walk out here for a game and you just kind of look around, and you know, I hope it stays here. I know there's some talk that maybe it won't, but the kids love it, and it's something special when we're here.
Well, Coach, congratulations.
Appreciate it so much.
All right, let's bring in some of these Skutt players here. Let's bring in Dylan Van Dyke. We got Dylan Van Dyke, the quarterback here from Omaha Skutt. Dylan, congratulations on the championship. You knew it was going to be a fight with Bennington. How did you guys survive this and pull it out?
I mean, we knew it was going to be a dogfight. We knew that there was going to be some mistakes made, but we just had to keep our heads up. And we knew it was going to come down to the fourth quarter, our last drive. but we knew we had to make some big plays, and my guys pulled through. So shout out to all my receivers and my linemen because we did all a great job, and it's unbelievable.
Early in the game, they turned it over. You guys took advantage of those turnovers. Just how much of that set the tone and help you guys play with the lead on Bennington for most of the night?
Again, I just shouted out my offensive guys, but the defense played absolutely outstanding with all of the turnovers, 3 picks, I think, and a fumble. So, it's hard to lose a game when you have a defense like that.
Well, congratulations on the state championship.
Thank you so much.
All right, let's bring in Joe. We've got wide receiver Joe Kaliga. Joe, congratulations on the state championship.
Thank you very much.
What does this mean? Obviously, you knew Bennington's history, 3-time defending state champions. You got them earlier in the year. It's hard to beat a team twice. What did it take tonight to get this win?
Well, I think we all knew it was our last chance, especially us seniors. So, we've been tired of losing these guys in the past year. So, I think that win earlier in this year helped us build momentum to come into this game with a lot of confidence.
And your offense was so much different this year. How fun was it to play in a system like this and then win a championship?
Yeah, that's a lot of fun, especially as a receiver. And when you got a good quarterback like Dylan and we have that connection, it's been a hell of a year.
Joe, congratulations on a great senior season, and go enjoy that state championship.
Thank you very much.
All right, guys.
Thank you very much, Sean. What a finish in Class B. That was an outstanding game with outstanding players making outstanding plays.
Yeah, just time after time after time. And listen, to beat a 3-time champion like that, you've got to catch some breaks.
Yeah.
And Skutt capitalized on a few. They played good ball, and boy, those Van Dykes and the whole rest of that crew, just gamers and gutty.
And there they are, the state champs in Class B. It was a terrific couple of days. A couple of new state champions crowned, a couple of old, and here we finish with a team that's been down here 10 of the last 12 years, and they are state champs. Say once again, our final, Skutt wins it 29-26. So yesterday for Matt Verzal and Doug Duda, today Damon Bidding, Sean Callahan, the entire Nebraska Public Media Sports production crew. Damon, it was a blast. Always good working with you, my guy.
Yeah, appreciate you, LP, my man.
I'm Larry Putney saying thanks so much for being with us, folks. We had a great time over these 2 days. Hope you did too. And until next time, good night from Lincoln.
America Outdoors. This is my first time in Arkansas, an often overlooked landscape filled with people who know they're sitting on a hidden gem and don't want it to be hidden anymore. What have so many of us been missing out on all this time? I'm gonna find out, and I may even try some things I never thought I would.
Thursday night at 7 Central on Nebraska Public Media.